Linares is the talk, but do you want Devin Haney next?
No. Like I already proclaimed it last year. I'm gonna get Linares next. Then I'm gonna get Luke Campbell. Then I'm gonna beat down Tank. And then 2021, we can see what Devin's at. I want to see what Devin, because I'm putting up the performances. Where's yours? You know, you're a fucking champ. So, like, you're calling me out. What does that mean? I'm the real fucking champ. I'm the real fucking champ. I'm the champ. If you call me out, I'm the fucking champ. You ain't the champ. And
Linares is the talk, but do you want Devin Haney next?
No.
Now, my mom always told me that miracles happen every day. Some people don't think so, but they do.
Ryan Garcia said that you would have slept Devin Haney. What are your thoughts on these comments?
Well, Ryan Garcia, you know, I don't know how you can make those comments when he turned down the opportunity to fight. I mean, let's just make it clear that Ryan Garcia boxed the final eliminator to become Devin Haney's mandatory. He became the mandatory and he refused to fight. So he shouldn't. I don't think he really is entitled to comment unless he wants to fight him. Like, if he wants to fight him, we'll do a deal tomorrow for that fight.
Hey, dummy! Run away! Hurry!
Now, my mom always told me that miracles happen every day. Some people don't think so, but they do.
But do you want Devin Haney next?
No.
What's up, Ron? Ron the Don, Nathan, Seti. Ryan should join the Olympics. I mean, what's the long distance run? The best runner in boxing. Shout out to Ryan. Let me pull this up. Y'all know my hashtag. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Get right to the content. See what we got cracking. See what's on the grill. Hold on. Before I do that. Yeah, it's just been a second. Bro. All right, we good now. So we got Mauricio Suleiman. He's going to take the floor. Go ahead, sir.
Mauricio, one thing I do like about you is that you never shy away from speaking to the media, and you always give your honest answer and your honest opinion. I know for me, I wouldn't be doing my job if I've never asked about the Oscar Valdez situation and stuff like that. But for you, from fans' point of view, they will look at that and be like, oh no, they're just putting this sport in a bad name. But can you just clarify in your own words the reason why Oscar Valdez got to fight against what was in a couple of weeks ago?
Sure. Thank you for the opportunity, because there's so much lack of knowledge. I'm a sports fan. So when I see something in the news and I am not familiar, I don't know the rules or I don't know the specifics, we tend to reach immediate conclusions. Valdez was guilty of a banned substance that was found in his test from the WBC clean boxing program. But once that result comes, the WBC is in charge of adjudication of penalties. This substance is not a major substance that would concern a performance-enhancing advantage.
Okay, so remember he said that this is not a major concern and it's not going to give him any advantage, all right? So Mauricio is speaking up for his case here to explain why Oscar Valdez got a pass. Okay, You know, shout out to the NFL and all of that quarterback passing, but this was a quarterback sneak up the middle type pass right here. You know what I mean? Pass through the lane without nobody knowing about it. You know what I mean? Trying to slip it under the radar. But Mauricio is going to continue here.
So he was penalized with several things that he has to comply for 1 year. It's like someone stealing a candy bar against someone going to a bank and robbing with an armed force. So it is something. I understand the fans; they're not privileged to know the specifics. The substance fentanyl is the first time ever in a doping case, and it is just an appetite suppressant. Valdez swears that he did not take it. Something must have happened in a contamination, or something did happen a month.
Something must have happened with the contamination, or something happened. And this is the second time I've heard someone defend Oscar Valdez by saying that he said he didn't do anything. And they use this character, I guess. He's nice, he's a good kid and all of that. I agree. He seemed like a nice guy. How did it get in the system? What about the thorough investigation in that? We're gonna just bypass that. Must have been something, some kind of contamination. How it got in? How? We still ain't got that answer. Let's see if we get it though.
Before the fight. So he went into the ring without any advantage whatsoever. And there is a strict protocol to follow. He's in probation for a year.
This man said he went in there with no advantage whatsoever. So just all of this, this is him talking. And we've already gone through this drug, and we could do it again to see what type of advantages it can give you in the boxing ring. Because Mauricio said he had no advantage going in there with fentanyl in his system. Let's get it.
Here, and I feel very satisfied with the administration of that case. Every single case has to be different. There are more than 300 substances. So there's an issue where we have to take into common sense, to take the rules, to take the protocols, and just adjudicate the what happens as a penalty. So time will help everyone understand.
For that substance, then, have you taken it off your banned substance list? Because obviously, if another fighter gets caught with it and it's still on your list, then we're going to go through the whole same thing again, where fans are going to be in uproar. I mean, you mentioned that isn't a performance enhancing; it's just an appetite suppressor. So I'm guessing it's for him to make weight. So have you taken that off your banned substance list in the WC clean drug program?
No, we.
Hey, good question. Good question. You know, I'm paying attention to the dude asking the questions, the interviewer too. He doing a good ass job. Good ass job. You know, I gave credit to the homie from Fight Hype. He was asking some real ass questions to him, and last time he caught him slipping behind stage or wherever he was at. But this is a good one. Continue.
We go by VADA, the list that is with VADA and WADA. The difference is in WADA, it is accepted out of competition. In VADA, we do not accept any substance out of competition.
Okay, this dude, I don't know if he be hearing what come out of his mouth, but based on what you just said, because you administered VADA testing for Valdez Consequia. That was what was administered. Matter of fact, not you, your boy Valdez paid for this. And this was the list that came with him paying for him and his opponent to be drug tested. But now you're saying that despite him using VADA testing, you're going to go off WADA's testing, the testing that they didn't pay to use. You're going to go off that and give him a pass because he can get a pass on that list. This is is this the second or third drug this man then remixed and said, you know what? It's not that bad. You know, it's not that it doesn't give you an advantage going into there. You know, But good ass question. Do you need to take this off your list too, or hey, do your thing?
So if something is found, we address it, we understand, and then what we have to do is to teach fighters and trainers and the whole community on different effects on substance. There is no acceptance to any substance to be used, but there's, as I said, levels, very different levels, and this one is a case that did not merit to have the title taken away, did not merit to stop a fight from happening. The USA commissions, they allowed it. So we managed the whole scenario, and we reached that final verdict.
Is this going to be not one rule for one, a different rule for another? If this happens to another fighter, would it be the same protocol for them in terms of it was the same matter in this system? They would get the same sort of penalty or non-penalty as Oscar Valdez, because a lot of fans are saying that maybe it's one rule for one and not one rule for the other. So can we expect the same straight down the line decision from the WBC as well as if it was a different fighter that got caught?
If you think that the fans' opinion don't matter, you stupid. You stupid. Look, right in his face, the same questions that fans have about certain situations. You know, one person might get a pass on something, another person might not. We've seen it already with this dude. Okay? So people acting like, oh, it'd be irrelevant how fans feel and whatever. It's Mauricio, how he want to do it. Okay. He gonna be faced with all of this. Okay? And we're gonna see if he stand on that or if he actually makes some fair changes. Okay? But I'm gonna let this continue.
Absolutely, and I invite, if you would like to do a research of all the cases that we have had, you can be open, and I will give you all the cases and what we did in every specific case. So in all the cases that there was a positive, we do a same procedure. It sometimes takes months, sometimes it's immediately to be addressed, and I feel very comfortable. It's clean and open, and we are talking about it, and there's nothing hidden. There's no advantage to Valdez, as they say, because he's Mexican.
Woo-wee! Yeah, Mauricio. Continue, sir.
Absolutely not. We have many cases, and we have done, sometimes it's only a warning, a teaching lesson, a fine. So we go through the levels of what the danger of the specific situation that happened.
See, I've seen.
Right. So new drug, new lesson to teach everybody in Valdez's case. You know, with all the other people that popped, you know, when you administered VADA and you were okay with VADA testing for your WBC champs, you know, there were situations where, hey, VADA says you're dirty, you're out of here. You know, do I got to keep name dropping? Because when you start naming people that's outside of Mexican, then they start saying you racist, because truth is the new hate. You see what I'm saying? But now when it's one of your own, then we got to have a history lesson. Let's teach all about these PEDs and what gives you advantage and what really doesn't. This is just an antidepressant. It just makes you not hungry so that you can make weight easier. Come on now. He's not killing nobody. So should everybody cheat and get antidepressants? What'd you call it? I ain't even saying it right. Oh, anti-suppressant will suppress your hunger. That's what we're supposed to do. Just give everybody a pass. So if anybody else is using something to decrease their appetite leading up into a fight, they should get a pass under VADA testing. And regardless of what VADA got on their list, if WADA say you can have this outside of competition, then you gonna jump to that. Is that what we doing? Consistency. You got to look for that. So when is there going to be some consistency with the WBC, how they administer their everything, whether it's the testing, whether it's these mandatories getting administered to fight the champs. And it's just a mess, if you asking me.
seen some fighters when they have a protein shake and stuff like that, because there's such a big list of banned substances and stuff. You mentioned over 300 banned substances in some of these lists. Some fighters look at a protein shake or something like that, and they'll read it. I mean, sometimes it's not, the fighters don't know the clarity. They don't know what to take and what not to take. Do you think that with the WBC and everyone else, that and every other IBF and all the other governing bodies, that we need to make it clear for the fighters, give them a specific list, and then that's not what to take. You can take this, you can't take and stuff like that. Because like I say, some fighters look at a protein shake or an energy drink and like, well, I don't know if I can take that. Do you think we need to give the fighters more clarity in terms of what they can put in their body?
The WBC is the only one that has a program. Nobody else. The British Boxing Board of Control, they have the UCAT, and there's some commissions that do testing. But we just need the keys education, as you say. We can go to a store and buy supplements, and they can even have the prohibited in the label. And many times they don't.
So y'all judge, is he full of it, or is this really an educational moment for the sport of boxing and the people that participate in it, watch it, support it, invest in it, to for us to learn that, you know what, despite, he said something that was really facts right there. Right. They the only ones that really push and administer testing through VADA. So once again, when VADA is doing what they're supposed to do, when is it a situation where now you counter what VADA do? We make the final decision. Oh, VADA, wait, hold on. Let me see what VADA got cracking. I get it, VADA, y'all got that on your list, but let me see what's going on with that. And as Mauricio stated, okay, because there's some flame coming on that. It gives you no advantage. Oscar Valdez had no advantage going into there. So no advantage in, not feeling hungry so that you can make weight when somebody else actually just, in the trenches. So y'all decide. In other news, who else we got here? Shout out to the homie Grindhard Sports, the donation.
I mean, it's a tremendous accomplishment. I mean, who's doing it like me in the game? Nobody. I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, fans. I mean, it's a tremendous accomplishment. I mean, who's doing it like me in the game? Nobody.
What's the point of going through VADA if you're just going to override them? I mean, right. This is somebody you working hand in hand with. Seeing situations where it's just like, you know what, good job. Other situations where it's just like, hold on, wait a minute, VADA. Wait a minute here. You didn't tell us that you was going to be that thorough and had this on the list. So now while you getting educated, you trying to educate us and tell us that in this situation, because you did some thorough research on this new drug for Valdez, now, man, hope Valdez be the first shrinking man, dietary PEDs, fuck boys. So whatever, man. That's that. Let's go to the main event. The main event of the evening, of the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. T.O. Takeover Lopez. Let's get it. Yeah, boy. Y'all, he had me fooled, man. He had me fooled. Yeah, right. That nigga he never had me fooled. T.O. Fimo never had Black Horseman fooled. Telling you. Hey, man. Hey, super decrease in that big payday he thought he was gonna get with Triller. This man was on some speak it, believe it, receive it type thing with Triller, and he really thought this was his way out the game. Escape from Top Rank, Bob Arum. Oh boy, it didn't go his way. All I will tell you is Triller abort. They vacated. Like when somebody vacated a belt, they vacated the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Triller vacated the fight. And now his next option is Eddie Hearn on the zone. That's a Haney side of the street, I believe. Yes, I believe. Haney side of the street, the zone. Yes. Which will drop his pay too. Lopez gets 2.28 mil. Cambosis 1.23. All I will tell you, it was a lot of time wasted. You blew it. You lose. They lost out on millions. Triller blaming Cambosis and all that. Hey, all the Triller, Lopez, and if y'all want to blame Cambosis at the end of that, after being tired of being, fuck that. I get it, bro. You gotta move. You gotta do what you gotta do for you. That's nobody got 2 years to wait around for Triller to figure out what date to choose. Mr. 2.5 million buys. Takeover. Y'all can't pick one date? Y'all this is the this is supposed to be the dude that can sell. So why are y'all worried about Monday Night Football? Y'all worried about the Raiders? This is Tio. This is insane. Tio Lopez. They were about the Raiders and the Chargers? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Lopez, the new unscrewed face of boxing with the franchise, they can't find a date for him, mate. Cambosis is tired of the bullshit. Give me my shot. Shot or not? Shot or not? Mr. Lopez. So hopefully somebody scoop this up, man. Ice cream status. Scoop this shit up. Not to throw salt in the wound, but like, cause it be a lot of just fan man talk about Lopez, right? So when I be looking at it, I be like, damn, they talk all of this shit about Devin Haney. And I low-key pocket watched yesterday. I was like, how much did Haney make in this last fight? Since T.O. Mr. Takeover is out here doing big things, let's see. I'm like, oh shit, he made about $3 million. Oh shit. Triller dropped the ball. So if anything, if Eddie Hearn saved the day, 2.2. This is 2.2. You have lost millions of dollars. You lost million. You have lost million. Lopez, 2.28. I'm joking, but remember on what was that scene? He said, if you pimp, you broke pimp. I'm joking. Hey man, they got to get it together, dog. T.O. ain't the takeover, man. Not yet. You know what I'm saying? He young. Not yet. He'll get there. He's young. He doesn't know. They was trying their best with this man. I don't know what T.O. told them, him and his dad. They must have said some hot shit to Triller. Like, we're the next ones, bro. Believe in us, bro. We beat Lomachenko. And they believed it. Man. Hey, man, go and get that 2.2, man. From Hearn. You heard? Get that 2.2, dog. You heard? I'm just saying, man. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. I'm trying to be honest with y'all, man. People get upset when you keep it a stack. Because I've been trying to tell people for the longest time, like they ain't know we ain't been doing this. Truth is the new hate, buddy. It is. Hey, Flame of shame, Tio Lopez, dog. Flame of shame of the year, homie. Flame of shame of the year to Tio Lopez. Thinking he was about to take over, and he been at the sleepover at the house, man, chilling. Hey man, y'all run the, hey man, help this dude. Drop his motherfucking Cash App and all of that. Shit. Get in the ring before the year's up. It's been a hell of a year for that dude. Literally. T.O. female got J. Lopez prerogative ass nigga. Yeah, man. Truth is the new hate. I've been hating, man. I know they been trying to flip the truth around, dog. I've been hating on this hoe. I heard Don King interested fight. Not Don King. Not Don. The Don Dada. They gonna try to get the Don Dada to scoop. You see what I'm saying? They be really hurt when I don't drop a link too. Lopez needs Eddie Hearns and Bob Arum to save his man. I'm just keeping it 100, man. I wish him the best, but keep it a stack. It ain't took over shit. That is trash. Hey, he was better off just fighting Devin. Just should have just fought Devin Haney. You would have got a little bag, probably about $5 million. You and your pop said it, your own video. Then y'all started double talking. As soon as they started double talking about the Devin Haney work, shit went south. South, doggy. Go back and look. Hap in the trap. Started down talking Devin Haney. He got to show me something. All of that shit. You know, they got to show me something. Step up to the plate. Nah, buddy. You got mandatory problems. You could have just totally outruled that, unscrewed it. You know, the disputed that you trying to hold on to with all your might, when you could have just went in there and took the fight. All of this time. Could have went in there and blazed Devin if you was the real truth, and then put all of this nonsense to bed. But you wanted to get out here and do interviews and workout videos. So whatever. Then they dropped him. Shit, that's just real talk. They backed out. They backed out of that hole. We're going to need that Triller deposit, though. Hey, man. Hopefully they figure it out. But at the end of the day, you know, it is flame of shame. It's flame of shame to Tio Lopez for you know, just being cap. You know what I'm saying? Just all that yap, man. Should have just been humble. Rodnell, what up? What is up? Let me look through this article real quick again, see if I missed something. You know, it was just a bad situation. He really, and the thing about it, I didn't even mention this. How Bobby Arum, bro. Hey man, he talked all of that shit, man, about what was gonna happen in crack. Bob Arum this, and you know, all I do, I'll listen, bro. Before I talk, I'll listen. Tio said a whole lot. Him and his dad. I'm telling you, man. It didn't go his way. It did not. I stopped listening. I started watching his interviews low key. D Hodge. There was nothing to see after that. I'm like, you know what? Because look, and everybody's saying this shit. Like the momentum, that's out of here, bro. Like you went off the Lomachenko fight. Okay, I respectfully gave you the number 135 pounder. You got the 3 belts, not 4. Don't you played yourself? You played yourself. That's what happened. Congratulations. I ain't been live in a minute. Hey, I want to say this though. Hey, the content been hot out here. I ain't gotta go live. I can just put up content whenever I feel like it, but I'm impressed. It's cool when you could just sit back and you click a video like, oh, that's some hot. What? Oh, that's some hot shit too. Oh, hey man, what the fuck? What I need to put up a video for? If it's necessary, it's necessary, Flame. If it ain't necessary, hey, you know, just see you when I see you. Does Triller have to still pay them something? I don't know nothing about their situations, man. They better figure that shit out. In the meantime, in between time, they got things to handle. They got families, Cambosis. I mean, I feel for him, man. After all of that, man, wasted time, baby, newborn, coming through. I think his grandfather passed, all kind of stuff. Two out here just whatever he been doing with Triller and them trying to figure out a new date and get out of here, man. Shit, for a man, this is supposed to be like he should have went like 3 months right after that and then blazed this dude. Like, what? Pick this man in the arena, and with all of this hype that they had behind him, he could have possibly did some numbers if they would have rode the momentum and did it from jump. His little whatever COVID, and then them keep changing dates. Man, that shit was out of there. Yeah. Yeah, like Jump to you said Haney, but every time they ask him about Haney, he double talking. They're like, man, whatever, bro. Just be going. He just veer off into some other stuff, some motivational quotes and shit. I'm like, man, why you always start talking weird when they ask you about Haney, bro? Like, that shit's strange, dog. Is that what happened? He lost his mind? Whatever, man. Ego, a hell of a drug, man. He off it. Dropping the heat, Vane. Yeah, my nigga got like a cloaked ass link. I try to put him on my channels tab. That shit cloaked. That's the homie though. You been looking for fans crying after the AJ loss? Shine for what? Well, hey, I've been forgetting about this. I know this fight is coming up. AJ and Wilder. I mean, AJ and Wilder. Wilder and Fury. But damn, I'm not even all that excited, to be honest. Just being real, man. I'm not even all that excited. I'm gonna still watch it, but it's just like, yeah, whatever. More so the undercard, though. They're supposed to lose their $1 million deposit and it goes to the fighters, but Triller is going to throw it in the course and get out of it. I don't know. I don't know, dog, but tell you, hopefully they figure it out, man. Like, I'm gonna be paying more close attention to what the IBF about to do because all of this time got wasted. They pretty much the strictest as far as mandatories. So when it comes to that, I just want to see what the IBF. What's up, Grindhard Sports?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
You here, the homie here.
Appreciate all the daily sources today. My thing about Tio, man, his problem is that he didn't beat the cash cow. He got a big win, a huge win, but Loma wasn't like no Canelo level superstar. You know what I'm saying? That's why it didn't really pan out for him like that. And they say that Bob Arum liable to get this fight in his hands.
Dog, that's hilarious, bruh. If Bob fuck around and still end up getting this, bruh, hey man, just take. I was my mom like you should have just took what Bobby was giving you, man, and just would have went from there to the Devin Haney, and at least you would have got some, got this shit out the way. But this shit didn't dragged on. You still got this mandatory situation or possibility of losing your belt. We don't know what's gonna happen really.
Yeah. All them young 135ers, they look at Haney like they super fight. Everybody can't save him for last though, you know what I'm saying? Fight him once now, fight him once in your prime.
Is that what they doing? They treating Haney like a super fight?
Yeah.
Damn.
Everybody can't save him for last, dog.
I ain't even think of it like that. Like these dudes they look at him as a threat like that. The ones that you say, oh yeah,
he can't be everybody's Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm
saying? So you think in that 35-pound division, them fighting Haney is their biggest payday?
I don't know what Tank feels, but I know Ryan Garcia. He look at Haney.
Oh yeah, like Tank too. Depending on where Tank fight at, but yeah, you're right. Tank to be getting numbers.
Oh, and Tank might fight Rolly. I heard that's pretty much about to go down for real on December 4th.
Tank
I mean,
Rolly.
I don't like the skill matchup, but I guess I want to see Rolly get knocked out. Cause he on that fake Roberto Duran shit. I don't like that.
Shit, a fake Roberto Duran. I mean, we come in there with his head, leading in with his head. He's gonna get uppercutted to hell. His head knocked off damn near. Teofimo say I beat Lomachenko. I'm Floyd Mayweather now. In my Fred Sanford voice, you big dummy. I mean, yeah, that's how he act. He think he on top of the world now, so that's the fucked up. Says saddest shit T.O. doing charity work to make people forget he out here looking real bad. He doing charity work. Shout out to him doing charity work, but yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with this boxing situation.
Like I wasn't super high on the Cambosis fight, but if that thing was $20, I was finna buy that thing. But they just kept switching up news. Like, god damn, Triller.
I mean, they act like they couldn't find a date that they was set on because of, I guess, them thinking that it's gonna take away from the value of their event. I'm like, well, this is T.O. Lopez, right? Is he a big star in boxing, man? Am I missing something?
And to us, yeah, not the casuals,
Well, not to me, but you saying like so basically like a majority of boxing fans feel like he's like a superstar, like he's gonna do high pay-per-view numbers.
Yeah, the casuals, he ain't got no casuals like that. He don't draw in casuals.
I don't know. I'm just from the outside. It looked like they needed a lot of help for this dude. Like for them to put the event on, it was just like, man, we ain't got enough going on. We ain't got this event to put on it to make it, draw the traffic and the buys. It was just like I think T.O. thought in his mind, I'm such a superstar because I beat Lomachenko that I'm the main event and people gonna buy, come out and pay to see me regardless. And it just wasn't that. It just wasn't that, man. He's just not as big a star as he thought he was. That take work, years.
Yeah, him and Loma was on free TV.
Yeah. So that's what I said. Like, what made him think he was some superstar or some shit?
Because Top Rank was pushing Loma as the best thing since Ali. But
he wasn't even the fucking pay-per-view star.
Yeah.
He wasn't even pay-per-view star. So what made Triller even think they was gonna be able to? I don't know. That's crazy. Triller outbid the shit.
I think Triller was trying to make a mark because they were just coming in. They did the Roy Jones, Mike Tyson. They were trying to keep rolling. They're like, oh, we're gonna try to get him off this big win. We can do some numbers off of this too.
Lemon Pepper Chillin says Tio Schemo Sr. gassed up his son. It wasn't just his dad. You know, a lot of people have been gassing up Gio. I'm not saying he can't fight, but as far as like this superstar and you know, of course they pushing this undisputed. So that's also adding to his ego, the way he acting. He already think he undisputed and conquered everything at 35. And there's a community of people that feel like, no, you haven't conquered the greatest achievement at 35. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you can conquer it and you know, resolve that situation, that dispute in one fight. You know what I'm saying? In one fight. But he got his little situation with what you call it, Bob Arum now, to where shit, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling what's about to happen with T.O., man. Bob Arum about to chokehold the shit out of that situation, I think. He really got gassed up out that Triller. So with all that been talked out here, T.O. still gotta adhere to Bobby Arum's rules and regulations when it's all said and done. He really thought he was just the guy. And we realize you're not that guy yet. You're not that guy yet. Everybody got to go through the trenches with Bob Arum. Floyd did it. Oscar did it. Pacquiao did it. Crawford did it. You know, it's certain ones that's got to go through it. You got to go through that contract and just deal with Bobby until the end of it. You're not going to skip out of that shit. It's going to be very tough. Triller didn't get your rescue up out of there. So, Choose Rob said he trying to be Mayweather. Yeah, you're not Mayweather, bruh. You most definitely not that. Not even close. I can't remember no event that Floyd got canceled. It's just like, you know what, man? There's too much shit going on out here. We can't pick a date, man. Just cancel this shit. Like, damn. Never in the history of watching boxing. I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, damn. Have I ever watched it look forward to an event and just get canceled? Delayed 5 or 6 times, then they just cancel the shit out of nowhere. Like, damn. Damn, bro. Oh, well. Main event Saturday, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder for WBC heavyweight title and the ring heavyweight title worldwide. Shout out to Ronald Finkley. Breaking news, updates in the chat. Gladiator time, 4:30 East Coast. What do you say? Arum is notorious for humbling them dudes. I mean, hey, that's what I spoke on that early on when y'all was doing all that talking. He was getting out here doing all that talk. I'm like, okay, this is Bob Arum. I think it's a game.
Yeah, I think once 135, they got to sort themselves out. Whoever come out on top, that's how they really become a star, man. That's what I think, man.
You said they got to sort that shit out at 35?
Yeah, them 4 dudes that they trying to push. They need to figure out their true rankings, man. I feel like the number one guy out of that, and we watched you do, beat up each other, How couldn't you be a star?
I don't know what's gonna happen with this. Hey man, I'll tell you like this. I feel like T.O. not gonna fight Haney, man. He's not gonna fight him. He gonna still push his undisputed stuff. His fan base is gonna push it. And he gonna get in there with Lomachenko. Hopefully he 100% ready, because Lomachenko coming to get them motherfucking straps back. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I know that for a fact. Yeah. So, and that's the fight Bob Arum want to make. So when it's all said and done, hey man, whatever.
You remember throughout all this, he signed another contract with Bob Arum.
Restructure his contract and all that. So we already know what it is. They gonna do that in-house shit. He may not fight Haney, but you're gonna fight whoever Bob tell you to fight, man. You know what I mean? So I'll put it that way, but that's just what it is. You're gonna fight whoever Bob tell him to. He ain't that dude yet. But on the other side of it, talked about the Oscar Valdez situation. Mauricio, man, whatever, man. To me, it's a bunch of BS. But people got their opinion on it, and just the corruption is just keep building up. The corruption resume is beyond my comprehension, man. On that side of the street, I'll tell you that. I mean, god damn, the resume of corruption is just ridiculous. But it is what it is.
Suleiman don't give a damn, man. He do. it just seemed like he can do whatever. He make up the rules as he go. Nobody gonna be able to do nothing about it.
Just based off how the dude is and how he move, then people be trying to use him as a talking point. Like, well, Mauricio, this. I'd be like, look, man, conversation over. Ain't no debate. If you
It
using
sound like
Mauricio, nah.
it sound like he trying to do right by Haney finally, and not let the Duck Bowl happen. Him and Ryan Garcia and JoJo Diaz. That would just be embarrassing having them two dudes fight each other after they was the
True.
mandatory to him.
Yeah. Well, actually, Tiana Trotter, some people feel like I guess it's not enough people disputing him, so he still is undisputed. But it's just like just off the logic. If there's a dispute, like to some people it's really common sense. To others, they just feel like because Mauricio is stating this that he's undisputed, that's just what it is. You know, even though the other governing bodies don't even acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? But we got current fighters, right? Active fighters with no dispute at all. Alexander Usyk, Terrence Bud Crawford, Josh Taylor. In the upcoming matchup, we got with Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant. The winner of that will be no dispute. Okay. Canelo didn't fucking take a franchise into this fight. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think the quote unquote face of boxing took a franchise to get it undisputed. Did he do that? No, I don't think that happened. But all of a sudden, for Teofimo Lopez, he get to take the new born again plastic WBC belt. You know, it wasn't even a belt when he first beat Lomachenko. It was a fucking designation. So we seen how they do the switch up shit, and then we get to this point, and then people say, well, Mauricio this, Mauricio that. Well, guess what Mauricio said before that? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I guess, whatever Mauricio say that day, people with it. Oh, my brother, 1-2 kid. What's up, fam?
It was a status. It was a status when he won it. They switched it up last minute.
Right.
They're pulling one on you. They're pulling one on you. Come on, y'all. You know Suleiman, he ain't, you know what I mean? You know he's trying to get over on everybody.
Damn, 1-2 kid. I heard you fighting Quigley next.
Right. What you feel about that, man?
Oh man,
Quigley.
yeah, man.
Fuck Eddie.
I don't know, man. I don't know what he's doing, why he can't get this guy a fight, and why this guy's not fighting nobody. I mean, I do get why the big names been ducking him, but I mean, you could find a better name than that.
Quigley.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the dude that fought Shane Mosley Jr. in his last fight.
Yeah, Mosley's son won a rematch with him. He said he got robbed.
Hell no, he didn't get robbed.
It was a close fight.
He lost that fight, bro. He lost. I watched that fight. I watched it one time. I don't need to rewatch that shit. Shane Mosley Jr., man, you got a lot to work on, man. Just, shout out to Shane Mosley Sr., but yeah.
At least he boxed.
He lost that.
I'm surprised y'all ain't talking about the Gypsy Queen.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. This week I thought I'd be more excited about it, but I'm not even. That's hilarious right there. Damn.
Oh, I see Wilder got a new suit too. Bang.
Damn. What if you came in with some shit like that?
Oh yeah, y'all hyped up about that shit.
You hyped now about that shit.
Watch the fight.
Oh man, it's a fight.
That
it's a fight,
man.
The undercard is fire though.
Yeah, it's lit. From what I'm hearing, all
yeah.
bullshit aside, I hear it's lit, man.
That's
one of the best undercards I've seen in a while, bro.
Being real, it's a good ass fucking undercard. Bob got a belt collection plan. Make no mistake about it. Teal knows the Loma fight was a fluke for him. That's why he won't rematch. He gonna have to watch. That fight gonna happen. That rematch happening. Unless he get beat by Cambosis or some shit. Like,
yeah, I hear Suleiman. I hear Suleiman making a new belt.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's called what was it? Which tribe? You always picking a new tribe and shit to do a belt for. Geographical location. I have to pull it up. Let me see.
No, I got it. I'm gonna cook on it a little later on.
Yeah.
Well, nah. I mean, no, you could cook on that one. I think it's a different one that I'm talking about. But I'm gonna I gotta edit I'm gonna
It
drop it
seems like
probably after this live.
WBC create new
Oh
shit
shit!
every month, dog.
You keep that one, huh? You said WBC what?
It seems like they create new shit every month.
Shit,
Yeah.
every week, dog. What you talking about? They got to keep this shit going. Why Eddie Hearn's got Andre looking crazy, right? Yeah, man. The content is not it. You know what I mean? Just get in the ring. I don't be even. Yeah, this dude. He got to get him some better fights, man. Definitely got to give this guy some better fights. I don't think he's gonna get the Charlo fight. I don't think he's gonna get the Eubanks fight. I don't think that he's going to get nobody of. He's not gonna get a Triple G. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, what the
Realistically,
heck? What happened to Eubank, dog? Eubank was supposed to fight my dog, man. I seen him lined up with about 5 different people I don't even know.
wait a
And
minute.
now
Hold
his
on.
fight canceled again.
Yeah. Hey, real quick. Has Gabe Rosado got in there with Demetrius Andrade?
No.
No.
No. Damn,
But you know
Gabe.
he lined up with Munguia right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Right.
I hope he wins.
But that's the thing about it. If he win that, he's gonna be knocking off the number one contender for the WBO.
Yeah.
And that'll put him in position to face Andrade if he's willing to, you know what I mean, step up, which it make me think like, well, that's a good little fade for Demetrius.
What if he say he gonna face Andrade and don't do it? Then now something's a problem for real.
Yeah. Now if Gabe Rosado duck him, that's really a problem out here, bro. Damn, can't even do some shit like that.
Because I don't see Gabe Rosado ducking nobody.
Oh shit, hold up. Somebody got some background, some feedback. It was just a little playback. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't think Gabe will duck him. I was just thinking, like, damn, he ain't fought Andre yet. I know he fought Charlo, Jamel, but
And that's what it is too. It's like that's a title just sitting there. You know what I mean? And nobody's going
trying
for
to
it.
get it, man.
Yeah, nobody's trying to get that title, and it's a decent money fight. You know, they're willing to pay, so just get in there with this guy. And you know what I mean? Andre, man, you know, fight somebody. Anybody. Please.
The
I mean, I think that
champ,
Oh,
the
go
only
ahead.
other champ that can go after Andre is Charlo, because you know Triple G and Murata, they lined up for New Year's Eve.
He
That's
turned it down
crazy. This
over and
dude
over
took
again.
the whole year off for a New Year's Eve, bruh. This man said, I'm gonna come back on New Year's next year, New Year's Eve. Gotta be kidding me. Triple G is guys.
Got me looking at these guys like, fight me, please. Somebody. Anybody.
I know. But you know what? I think that Demetrius Andrade is getting to a point he's starting to get comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's the dangerous thing about it. Like, you know, you can get to a position where you've been avoided for so long, and then you have to settle for a certain comp that it really ain't up to par. And then you get to a point where it's just like, you know, you're comfortable, you know, you avoided this, that, and the third. And then it might be that fight to where because you're so comfortable, you might get blazed. Not saying that this fight
You
gonna
might
be
get comfortably clipped.
comfortably clipped and you be cozy on the canvas. You know, that could happen. We've seen it.
All things considered. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. Like,
Anybody
yeah,
can
that
get
could be.
this
Yeah,
fight.
but at least he's busy.
The only thing that I can think about him doing is dropping his title and going to 168 and trying to skip the Canelo line. That's the
Exactly.
only thing.
And that's why I was thinking about certain opponents, because I'm like, if that's really the only fight that he could possibly get, that's a good fight at 60, it might be time to move up, though. Because you're not going to get the main names at 60. That's out. These dudes showed like they not with it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the dreads. I don't know. They just not fucking with Demetrius Andrade, man. So you gotta go fuck with where the action is, man. Like I know it's some dudes in 68 that'll give him that work.
Munguia and Rosado, those ain't bad names, man. You know,
No, but Magia is in the
Munguia
protection.
wasn't mandatory. Remember?
Yeah, he's like the in the Ryan Garcia type shit. You know,
yeah, that's
not ready
crazy.
to activate my Mando spot yet. Not ready yet. Why even go up to sanction it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you get to number one, and you got all your fans and people rooting for you to just go neutral. No, you're supposed to stay and drive until you get the prize, bro. What's going on? Crazy. Different era, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
Man, if
that's
he was to
right.
ever fight Canelo, he gonna have to fight a tough fight before that, bro. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
see.
You're gonna have to fight somebody, you know what I mean? If he would activate the WBO, he'll have to deal with shit, who's up there in the way blocking at the WBO spot? I don't know. At 68. Probably Billy Joe. I mean, the fight that he should have been had. Knock off Billy Joe again. Not again, but come off a loss and fight. That'll be a good fight back for Billy Joe, right? Him versus Demetrius Andrade. And Demetrius Andrade make his 68 debut.
Yeah, he said he won a lot of money to fight Eubank too.
Who won a lot of money?
Billy Joe. Cause remember,
Oh. He got medical bills still, man, for that eye. That's why he want the bag.
Yeah, Munguia ranked number one for the WBC as well.
Yeah, man. He don't want Charlo or Demetrius Andrade. It's ridiculous. He just wants somebody on the come up. Somebody else trying to get in position for the belt. So he's in the way.
Yeah.
McGee is one of them guys that's just in the way.
Murata got the WBA, don't he?
Yep.
And
he
Sergio
did.
Martinez is ranked number 3 in the
You don't
WBA.
get the hell out of here with that shit, man.
Yeah, he ranked number 3, man.
This dude says Sergio Martinez, man.
is ranked number 3. Yeah, that's crazy.
What's his last fight? Like 5 years ago, some shit?
No, he just recently fought, but I don't know what the results were.
Because he fought in the goddamn cafeteria somewhere, man.
And jumped to number 3, man. Jumped to number 3. You know what I mean?
Number 3, man. How Scott. Ronald said Andre Triple G, big drama show. Not happen. Will never happen.
Golovkin don't even have anyone ranked in the IBF. 1 or 2. Not rated.
Yeah. That's why IBF doing that. That's what I don't like about IBF. They be leaving vacant spots.
Come on, guys. Put someone there. Shit.
Hey, you think Jamal preserving for Canelo?
Why? Why would he do that? What is he preserving? What the fuck for, man? Like, this dude just...
That's the thing, though. Eubanks would be a decent money fight, for both Demetrius Andrade or Charlo. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys that these guys could be fighting, and they just, I don't know, man. I don't even know. Who is Demetrius fighting again?
Quigley.
Quigley.
Quigley is...
He picked number 10.
Questionable, huh?
He picked number 10.
He's ranked number 10?
He's ranked number 10.
What is this, a voluntary? This is a voluntary or something, huh?
Ah, man. It's bad. It's not looking good.
So who the hell else could he have fought in between that?
Oh, shit. He could have fought. Let me see. He
Something
already beat Lamb Williams, right?
Got him out of there.
Yeah. But there's a couple guys, and I'm not going to butcher their names.
I always wanted to see Andre versus Laura.
Yeah, Laura still, he got the regular belt, right?
Yeah, he got the regular WBA.
Yeah, Laura, I don't know what's going on with Laura.
Laura calling out champions after he got that first round knockout over that young kid.
Why he keep staying in the WBA though? Like, he love that WBA strap.
It's probably the only sanctioning body that'll rank him.
You don't think he'll get no action in if you try to go over Demetrius?
Munguia is ranked number 1 in the WBC and number 1 in the WBO. Who is he beating?
He beat at 60. Damn, bro, nobody, bro. Well, the WBO I can understand because he activated, but I only understand it when you activate your mandatory. You know what I mean? When you moving up, but he just got like just a free pass to number one, and then the WBC. I don't know who did he fight in this last fight? Some dude.
Cesar Meta.
Oh yeah. And he was coming off a loss to
Triple
Jamal.
G.
Oh, Triple G. So yeah, I don't understand how you beat him coming off a loss and get this lovely ranking. Like
Perfect lineup too to go right after a champion.
Oh yeah, it is Jaime McGee though. I forgot,
Mm-hmm. But perfect, light work to go and stay warm work to jump in there with a champion. And Andre DiCarlo, I don't know. So I mean now he's gonna fight Rosado. I'm not mad at the fight. But why? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why?
Exactly.
Milking the game, I guess. But it might not go his way.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of bag you gonna get from that fight anyway? I mean, I like the fight. I like it for Gabe Rosado's sake because Gabe Rosado is just exciting. He just bring the action.
Yeah, we were just talking about too, like, yo, he get that Munguia fight, and then boom, got that shit.
Fucking around and got that shit. I'm glad too. That's because, I mean, this dude has been in there with everybody almost. All the ones that's like, former champs, current champs. He just getting in there.
Yeah, he done fought Triple G. He fought everybody.
Jamil.
He fought Charlo. He fought fucking damn, yeah, he been in there with
Daddy Jacobs. This dude has been all
everybody
over.
but Canelo.
Everybody but Canelo. Hey, did he fight what's the dude, Peter Quillen? Did he ever fight him?
I don't know. You know what?
Let me look that up.
But I don't know. He also fought who was that dude from Canada that was knocking everybody out that Triple G stopped?
Triple G stopped?
Yeah, he also got beat by Billy Joe.
Billy Joe. Yeah, I've been in there with Billy Joe. Right. This dude. So let me see. 13 losses. Only been stopped 4 times.
I think he at 168.
Yep, he been in there with Peter Quillen. This dude been in there with Jenny I Love, Jesus Soto Carras,
Lemieux,
Willie Monroe Jr., Luis Arias, Selecki, God damn, Bekdemir. Damn, this dude been in there with everybody.
Yeah, he fought anywhere top. Too. He fought in that little, what was it, that octagon thing too.
Damn, he did, huh?
Yeah.
And he won that shit. I think he won it, right?
Yep, I believe so.
This motherfucker went in there and won a goddamn octagon shit. So they've been back a year. Yeah, hopefully his knees don't go out again. Who was it? The Cotto that did it?
But yeah, it was Cotto. Cotto picked up on him, got that fight when his knees was bad. Well, none of the motherfuckers calling him out when his knees was good.
Right.
He had good legs. Smoke with that dude, man.
Yeah.
And that was what he depended on, was his legs. So when he didn't have them, I don't know.
6 years ago, they put Triple G only with surfboard black boxers to make him seem invincible.
Yeah.
He said they be surfboarding, huh?
Sergio ducked him though when Triple G was coming up.
Sergio ducked Triple.
Yeah, he did.
Not gonna lie, there was a time period, a good little time period, where people was ducking the shit out of Triple G. Yeah. I remember it was like, damn, people was not, and you could just see the fear of some of those fighters when they get in the ring, and they're standing across from Triple G. I'm like, man, these dudes are scared, man.
Yeah, till dude got in there with him and started piecing him up. Brooke
and then was
they
the
were
one.
Like, yo, let's fight this dude.
Right. I give credit to Brooke because if it wasn't for Brooke, people wouldn't have been thinking like, oh man, this dude he's not indestructible or something. Like Brooke went in there and started piecing him up, and it was like, oh shit.
Him. Bop, 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 bop.
Then Canelo, I was born ready.
He was like, yeah, man, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. Let's do this shit.
That's another dude I respect because he be getting in there.
Yeah.
Brooke don't be.
Yeah, Brooke. Poor Brooke.
His face, has to pay the price for it. But, he got a better, what I'm saying, resume. He got to at least can say, I've been in there with more top dudes than you.
Yeah, he been in there though. But that's the price you pay. Sometimes you get in there, like when he got in there with Bud and wasn't sure what was happening.
Bro. He did that little sideways moonwalk shit that my MJ used to do.
Look at the ref like, what you doing? Why are you stopping the fight? Like, motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, he took some time out of his life.
He asked the ref, like, where my cell phone at? Where your cell phone? What you mean your cell phone, dog?
So take that shit.
I gotta make a call. Give me my cell phone. Like,
Where's my flight coming? Where my bags at?
Oh, he said he wasn't even following Triple G to the smaller weight. Kell Brook made him look normal. Yeah, like Kell Brook made him look normal. Like he brought him to earth for some shit.
Yeah.
He was looking invincible at first, though. I'm not gonna lie. What was that PBC fighter that they put in there with Triple G? He did him bad. I was like, damn. He was undefeated, but he had like fought nobody. I think he had like one of them, resumes where he started in Mexico or some shit and come and be undefeated.
Who you talking about? Dallas? Was this Mike Dallas?
I don't know. He jumped in there with Triple G, and this is around the time when everybody was ducking him.
Damn, maybe not. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he just iced dude too.
Bro, he got him out of there.
Heavy-handed.
Dude had that look. He had that look like, man, I think I'm gonna get knocked out. Yeah, that's what happened. It's like shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know, man. I'm a little disappointed in Andre, his team, the zone, and other fighters that they can't put that shit together, man. Somebody gotta not want something, man. I don't know who it is, but somebody trying not to do it. They don't want to get him in there with the bigger names. I get it. The bigger names, they don't want nothing to do with the guy. They don't want nothing to do with him. They like, this dude is just why even risk it? So I get it. For Demetrius, I flame for that. You know what I mean? I'm with Demetrius Andre for that. But when it comes to his selection of fighters in the meantime and in between time, I'm like, come on, man. Like,
well, that's why I asked. I said, in the middle of that, who's available? What's out there for him to fight? Like, if he's skipping over some ready and available comp, then yeah, he deserved flame. To pick a number 10 dude, and it's nobody from 9 on up that is willing to get in there. It just be the weird shit about these dudes coming up these ranks. It just be like they'll get to like top 10, but they still growing and progressing. And a lot of them is not ready to pull the trigger yet. Yeah. Get in there and get the strap.
They're getting really old too. And you like, damn, man, like a little late in the game, bro. Like, can you get in there with a champion, a little unification, a big name fighter, But that's the problem, man, is when it comes to the business, these guys don't want to fight. And then you're looking at them and you're going, damn, man, like why can't we make this fight happen, man? Like,
yeah,
why is this not even being talked about,
Crazy. Well, hopefully you get a good fight soon before your career is up, Demetrius Andre, because you can go out undefeated, but you got to have something on that undefeated record. You know what I mean? Like, guys that go out undefeated, they got something on there that means something. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. I don't know what's up with these fighters and why they won't jump in there with them. Like I said, I watched a fight of his about a month ago, and I was just watching certain things he was doing against like Liam, and like he can really fight, but it's just like looking at his style up against other opponents. I would want to see how he'll execute, and he does make adjustments and things like that. So it's just unfortunate that a guy on his level, his skill set, He's with a promoter. He's with a side of the street where you can get a good payday for fighting him.
Mm-hmm.
He still can't get nobody of note that's gonna give him that at least respect. Like, okay, look, Demetrius just beat what's the name?
Right. And you know what? But then you got guys like Tank who got a good backing.
Yeah.
You know, and he's
they
not really in
protecting
there.
him.
Right. But
They moving him
you
safe.
want to see him the same way you want to see Demetrius Andrade in there with an elite fighter in his division. And
Now the
and
difference
put on a
between that,
show. Yeah, like, but you want to see that, man.
but the difference between that, Tank at least got people that want to jump in there with him. Like people be
That's
calling
true
him
too.
out. Like it ain't people just out here saying fuck Demetrius Andrade. I'll knock his ass out like a Broly or some shit.
They don't say that though.
You ain't gonna never see nobody out here just talking that big shit about Demetrius, but Tank all day. They like, man, I'll step on his little ass and
Because you
all
know
kinds
why? Because Demetrius Andrade's response would be, "Do it then."
do it, dog.
Then it'll be, "Get the fuck out of here."
Sign the contract. Right. He's not gonna scare you. He's not gonna tell you to run away. He's gonna be like, all right, come on, let's get it. Shit. And that's why I respect him, is because like he'll fight anybody, but I don't be seeing the energy out here for people to pursue and jump on and jump in there with Demetrius Andrade. Like they willing to jump in with. It's all kind of fighters that get called out and disrespected, but he probably the most least disrespected fighter in the game when it comes to other fighters. Like, man, fuck him, man. I'll take his belt.
Right?
Who trying to do that? I don't see him.
And where would that put Charlo if he got in there with Andrade and beat him?
Oh man, that's an
Now
undefeated,
unified, undefeated champion, and you know it.
That's
boom,
massive.
Now you got 2 belts now. Now you the man at middleweight. Who's the man at middleweight?
It will be him,
right?
Because whoever becomes unified, like all it takes is one champ beating another champ, and you the guy.
Ain't nobody. I ain't got no one #1 at middleweight.
Hell no.
People gonna say Triple G because of what he did, but what has he done lately? Nothing.
Hell no.
Nothing.
Hell no.
He's still waiting on that.
The only thing I
smoke.
can say is that the one that's had the longest, I think, title reign without like delays in between, it might be Andrade, because I think Triple G lost. Yeah, he lost his belt and then he won it back when he fought. When did he fought? Derevyanchenko, I think. Then he became champ again. Now Murata, he didn't get the belt until it got vacated, when Canelo finally vacated the shit. And then who else I'm missing?
Yeah, but
and then Charlo had barely got it off of what's that one dude? He fought it. He got it when he vacated. So maybe Charlo.
I don't know why nobody jumping on Triple G either. I mean, Triple G just Derevyanchenko beat his ass.
Hell yeah.
Like he came on strong in the late rounds and had him. And I'm sorry, man. I seen Triple G last fight, and I'm like, damn, this dude looked like chiseled out the blue. I was like, where's this motherfucker training? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this dude on? He on something.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't look that great, like in his performance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which don't always transcend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can look like I was feeling that way about Mosley Jr. Like he looked cut up and all of that, like he in tip top shape, but it's just the skill set wasn't really it wasn't translating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he can't. He's not his pops. He can only do what he do. I think he made it as far as he gonna go. And he had his little moment, make his little paydays here and there, but I don't want to see no big champs like, yeah, give me Mosley Jr.
Hell no.
Man. I don't want to hear it,
bro.
man. I don't want to hear it. Like, that's the guy I want. Get in there. Like,
who are the big names available for Boo Boo as well, Ulix? I mean, that's why I was thinking the same thing. Like, what is a big name available for him at 60? I mean, we know who's available,
but they're not gonna fight him.
They just not gonna jump in there with him. At least they ain't showing no energy.
And he ain't showing no energy to fight Alera either. But that's for a baby belt too. So that really is
right. Because right. I mean, he could say now. I did see an interview where he said that if Laura want to get it, he can get it. But I think he's in the WBA, so that's on Laura. Laura got to step up to the plate. But even if that fight happens, say he beats Laura, that's still not gonna move him ahead in middleweight. That's not gonna put him. That's
In
not
his
unification.
place. Yeah, it's not going to put him in his place because it's not going to get him a shot at Murata because I'm not sure he can get the baby belt if he beats him.
I don't know. Yeah, with him
I
already
don't know
being
how
the
to, yeah,
WBO champ.
being the champion. So I don't know how that works. I don't know what the rules in place from one or the other and how that mixes up.
It would be Laura fighting for the WBO.
Yeah.
That's what it had to be. He'll have to literally vacate his, I think, his regular. I think he'll have to vacate his regular because I don't know if he'll be able to keep his regular belt and inherit the WBO if he beat Andre.
When you're the regular champion, can you activate a mandatory for the super champ?
Yeah, I think he can go after Murata, but
Well,
I don't
then
know.
there it is.
I don't know if the WBA, you know what I mean, with they mandatories, they probably the most inconsistent. Like, you know what I mean, as far as because that super belt, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just a wrench in the game to do what they want last minute for convenience.
Yeah, and truthfully, it's not even. I don't even know if they really get mandos because I think the regular champs be fighting mandatories. If I'm not mistaken, I think they've been fighting mandatories, but at times they will order the regular to fight the super, or if it's a situation where like the super champ vacates or something, then they'll just elevate the regular.
Do you think
The regular
Munguia
champ.
waiting on Golovkin to get a little older? Like in his next fight, he might jump on Golovkin.
Probably so. Knowing De La Hoya,
Yeah, it's
he
going
looking
to
at
be
him.
great.
He's slowing down.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a fantastic fight. Triple G is the guy. I see something. I might come back and fight him myself.
I mean, yeah. I mean, after all of this time, he still has not gotten back in the ring. De La Hoya been doing all kind of videos, you know, saying he gonna do this, talking shit about Eddie Hearn.
Wooden spoons.
What do you say? Who is that promoter who doesn't know what he's
Who is
doing?
that guy? Yeah,
Who's that guy? Yeah.
Shit. Like you don't know Eddie Hearn is. The fuck out of here.
Just
the
super
fuck
troll.
out of here, man. He was literally working with the motherfucker when he had Canelo. Like, come on, man. Who is that guy? He was pissed off when Canelo was like, Eddie Hearn this and Eddie Hearn that. He was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, man, the hood came out of him a little bit. He's like, man, he just need to stick to just doing boxing in the UK. I was like, oh shit, he can't even come here, huh?
He said, who's that guy? You mean that dude who was towering over you, standing on the podium with you?
Yeah, real shit.
That guy. Drop a pallet of money on your ass. That guy.
Right, man. Saved y'all motherfuckers from a sinking ship. Hell yeah. That's crazy though, man. Dudes get their situations, then they start talking greasy. Damn.
Man, fuck that guy, man.
Just because you got, never mind, man. Just because you getting your face massaged up. You're like, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity to go live and talk about Eddie Hearn. Leave that man alone. He got enough.
He said something. What did he say? He said he destroyed Anthony Joshua's career.
Who did?
He's motherfucking who was it? It was De La Hoya. He said he did.
Oh, he's saying Eddie Hearn destroyed his career?
Hearn destroyed his career. Yeah.
How?
I don't know, because I guess he
trying
fights
to understand
everybody.
the logic on him
And anybody. That's why he on that big champ shit.
I mean, yeah, AJ always been on some big champ shit now. So
right. So he's completely against that shit.
And AJ was a big reason why Eddie Hearn is who he is, in the sense that them two together, what they were able to build together, was kind of monumental. You see what I'm saying? And you know that it just goes hand in hand. But as far as and that's what I respected Eddie Hearn, because it was like AJ was on some big champ shit, Eddie Hearn was on some big champ shit. You know, AJ won at the top, you know, big fights in the heavyweight division, not no safe route, and Eddie Hearn was with that. I'm like, oh shit, it's dope to see a promoter like not trying to protect, he's just trying to put him in there.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Munguia getting more love than what's going on, man. Getting more love than
It's good with it.
Virgil Ortiz.
You surprised that he
pretty good, man?
Good.
Like Mugia's being pampered, but Ortiz, he got to take the rough route.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. Like, you know, with De La Hoya, it's like some fighters he know, like, look, they got the fire, the eye of the tiger type shit, and he won't, you know, put a leash on them, you know, hold them back. Then the other ones, he's just not ready. You know, like, hey, people forget back in the day, when they asked him about Ryan, this is before Ryan started getting with Campanoso and all of that shit. But they asked him, they said, what do you think about Ryan and Tank? He was like, oh, Tank is a beast. I was like, oh
He's
shit.
a fucking beast, man.
So at one point he was not even confident about Ryan when they asked him about, you know, facing Tank. So he just, I guess, just, you know, adapt to his fighter. Like, look, this fighter ain't ready. This one is. So it's best for the sport. He's good. He beat everybody.
Yeah, but then when
Cue to
Ryan
God.
wanted to get in there and get some smoke, when he was doing that, him and De La Hoya started, you know, remember they had to readjust his contract and shit because he was like, I'm not getting paid enough and you're not getting me the big fights. Remember all that shit? I remember that shit. And then now Ryan getting, like you said, probably comfortable. You know what I mean? So he's coming off a big win, but now it's like that's good enough. And it's like, no. Come on, man. You're in second place, bro.
Second place promotions, man. That's crazy. Hey, you know what? You know, hey man, I think it'd be a young thing because, you know, it seems like can someone be, you know, win big too young? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Winning big
is,
too
though.
young sometimes?
Yeah.
Teofimo.
It can be.
Go ahead, True Bomb. Speak on it.
I said Teofimo, man. Look at him. That guy was the best thing to happen in boxing in a decade, and then it starts acting like a little bitch, dude. Like, it's crazy. It almost seems like to me that the powers that be in boxing realize they can make a shitload of money off all the social media and these young fighters right out of the gate, just playing like a shell game with them. All the COVID thing did was give everybody another excuse not to fight somebody. Like, if you sat back and look, all the guys in boxing right now that have some real fucking juice and that can really throw down, nobody wants to fuck with them. Like, it's insane. Crawford can't get a fight. Andre can't get a fight. Everybody wants to fight Canelo. Tio won't fight nobody. Like, it's fucking weird. Ryan ditches because, you know, doesn't want to take his mandatory. Like, it's crazy. It's like there's just a big pile of money in the middle and they're trying to do everything they can to get their hands on that money except for fight. It's fucking wild. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's true. Bro. Well broke down, Truth Bomb. Dropping them truth bombs on y'all.
What's your seasoning on it, man?
This shit's hard to watch, man. Like, when we do get it, like, Wilder Fury 3 is the fight that everybody's hyped about. Like, that's what we're looking forward to. And we got all these motherfuckers sitting on the sidelines acting like they're the best fighter in the world, but nobody wants to jump in there and figure it out. So we'll just create a bunch of fucking belts for all these little guys. So every guy on Instagram has to have a belt. Like, they got to have something to flash around.
Everybody got to be the champ.
That's right.
Everybody want to be the champ. Let me get a trophy too. Looking ass.
Yeah. Breaking news: Wilder's new outfit.
Yeah, I heard that was a big thing out here.
Them headphones look like they weighed 50 pounds, dude. You should have taken them off, bro.
He got the 50s headphones, huh? 50 pounds. Yeah, he working out the whole time. He bouncing the headphone weight on his head. Damn. See, this is why I
watching
bother
all that. Oh, sorry about that. I was watching a bunch of shit, kind of catching up over the weekend. And funniest thing Fury said, man, he said from the get-go, from the very first press conference, he said, what the hell's Malik Scott going to do for you that Malik Scott couldn't even do for himself? And there's so much truth in that. Wilder just attached himself to a guy that super inflated him. I mean, gave him confidence. It's going to take more than confidence to beat Tyson Fury. I promise you that. It's going to take a hell of a lot more than that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, intimidation and shit. That shit don't work. That shit
not
is
on a
not
guy
gonna
that's
work.
been fighting since he's 5 years old. That's what sets all these guys apart for me. You can go through and look at the laundry list of everybody in the heavyweight division. They've all started fighting when they're like 20. Like, Fury's been fighting since he's a kid. That ought to count for something. He's clearly levels above them guys, I think. I mean, is he the best heavyweight in the world? Probably right now he is. But is he the best heavyweight in 20 years? Not even fucking close.
Yeah, it's different. It's different
Yeah.
now, man. Hey, True Bar, who you got in the rematch with Usyk and AJ?
Oh, Usyk's gonna. AJ, I've never been an AJ fan, dude. Like he's a bodybuilder that started boxing when he's 20, dude. Now he's good for the era, I guess, of the
Yeah.
guys he's surrounded with when you're fighting Dillian White and fucking Chisora and them guys. I mean, I'm sure he's a standout, but put that motherfucker in with guys in their prime from the 90s.
Mhm.
Those guys wouldn't stand a chance. Fury would be the
Right,
only
right.
one that'd probably be able to rank in the top 10, but it'd probably be in the lower half of it. Am I
No, I hear you though. Yeah, real shit.
Completely agree. Did
Completely
a whole
agree.
video on
We
that
hear
shit.
you. Now, like this era now, they're not gonna understand that. They're gonna be like, what you talking about, man? They think this is some of the greatest fighters ever graced the planet and shit, man. But you
Yeah,
know,
Mike finally answered the question. What if you fought Wilder when in '85? He was like, I would have beat him. He said, I would have beat him.
oh yeah, he said about Wilder.
Yeah. You
Would've beat
know
his
it
ass
was
in
true
85.
though. He would have beat
Hell
the
yeah, I
shit
would have
out of
picked
him,
Tyson,
man.
man. I wouldn't even think that would be a competitive fight at all.
I don't know, man. I just feel
Sleep.
like, yeah, that's it. I haven't been a big fan of the heavyweight division, other than the way that AJ's been moving and who he's been fighting and trying to make the biggest fights that he can. That's why I was rooting for AJ.
Mhm.
You know, I do feel like the most talented fighter probably is Tyson Fury, but after fucking saying he was gonna go for undisputed and then fighting Wilder again, like I knew he was gonna fight Wilder, but he put on a hell of a show, saying he was gonna knock the Dawser out. He's gonna knock the guy out in the UK. He's gonna beat the shit out of AJ, and then boom, gotcha, bitch. And I was like, yep, I'm done with that dude too. You know what I mean? He didn't want to lose them 60 million shillings. You know what I mean? He didn't want to lose them ducats. He's holding on to them euros. Motherfucker don't want to give up that money. I don't blame him though. 60 million is a hell of a lot of money.
60
But why
million,
cap
yeah.
though? Why cap though?
I
The
mean, that's
whole
what they do
time.
now in this era,
Yeah.
man.
Why
That's what
cap
they
the
do.
whole time? Just say, yo, I'm gonna rematch this dude and then I'm coming for you. Boom. Don't say, yeah, I'm fighting him in Saudi Arabia. It's going down. Damn, lost my case. Here I come, Wilder.
I'm coming for you, you bum.
I'm coming
You
for you,
dosa.
you big dosa. Yeah, so you know, I'm not feeling the dude, man. I'm coming for you. The Gypsy Queen is here to stay. Keep
Right.
hating.
Gypsy Queen.
Stay hating. Stay hating on the Queen. The Queen lives.
Takesha Fury, man. Looking at us.
Yeah, man.
No doubt, True Bomb. Yeah, the undercard, I forgot Berlanga on there. Yup. Berlanga, but after this fight, you know, if he's successful, I think he need to come on now. Get some better comp in there.
Him and Rosado.
Yeah.
Let it happen.
Or you want to
who's
see
the dude who Rosado just beat?
Bectemir?
The monster
bully.
or whatever?
Bully
The
Bectemir?
bully? Yeah. Him and Berlanga.
Berlanga?
Yeah, let it happen. Just let it happen.
Yeah. Get it? Yeah.
Fireworks.
I don't know if it'll happen, but heck yeah, I would love it. What's up, Hap?
What's going on, guys?
Oh, we got the clear Wi-Fi today, huh?
Yeah, Hap on tap.
I'm standing by the window.
Standing by the window. What's happening, family?
I'm chilling, man. I got a meeting in a few, but I wanted to pop through and chop it up for a second.
Yeah, we cooked on Mauricio earlier, and then Teofimo Lopez. You know, the takeover just didn't manifest. It didn't happen this year, so hopefully he get in the ring before the year is up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hindsight is 2020. He's looking kind of stupid right now for putting his faith in like some upstart company, especially when like other major guys like Tyson and like even like Jake Paul, I think, left Trilla, didn't they?
Yeah, they on.
Yeah,
he's on Showtime now. Yeah,
BLacK was flaming
that
it
should
too
have been
when
it.
it first happened.
That should have been a clue right there.
Yeah, BLacK was flaming it when it first happened. I was like, I ain't mad at him. BLacK was like, yo, He was like, "Yo, this might be a bad fucking move, man." Shout out to Black Horseman. He was right.
They were kind of an unknown factor, you know, because they came in trying to be all big. It's kind of like when who was it? Was it Jay-Z that tried to get into boxing? And he signed a couple guys.
Yeah.
And now where is that?
And
now,
then 50.
You know?
And then 50 too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody who signed with 50 went to the toilet.
Scam boy. Hey, yeah, Scam boy. Is he still with 50 or is he with somebody else now? Gamboa.
I don't know.
That did not go his way.
Nah, bro. When he jumped in there with Crawford, that was the end of it. So he did that right in front. This is 50.com on your ass. Shout out to Crawford, man. Hey, but but this Gamboa work, man. People are still trying to blaze this Gamboa work. I mean, Ryan has had about like 9 different opponents that just haven't happened. I'm like, you know, when is it going to be the real name? When is it going to be the real opponent? Because now I'm hearing him and Gamboa possibly. So I think people trolling or something. I don't know what's going on. Shit is a game.
Actually, out of all the guys he said he was going to fight, I think that's the most realistic because Gamboa, he knows he can beat him.
I don't know, man. It might be a tough little scrap.
Who fighting him?
Ryan Garcia.
Oh man. Come on, man.
I mean, if he loses to Gamboa, dude, it's over for me.
He went right to the morgue, opened up the body bag, and was like, "I'll take this one."
If y'all don't stop resurrecting this man, let this man rest in peace. God damn. Shit.
Dug him up. Look what I found. Can we fight this one?
He still got a pulse. He got a pulse.
He's alive, y'all. I can fight him.
Come on, y'all. Let's schedule this shit. Come on, now.
Come on, man. Come on, guys. Come on, 135 fighters. Man, make some unifications, man. Get some fucking guys in there. Some big names in there. Make some real fucking shit. You got Haney there. You got Tiafimo there. You got fucking shit. Tank is actually a 135 guy. What? So why ain't none of this shit happening, man? It's hot. It's fire. Do it now. Don't wait till these guys.
Do it now.
Yeah, do it now. Motherfucker.
Jump up.
Get to the chopper, motherfuckers.
As in, get to the champ, man. Get to the strap, please.
Get to the champ.
Get to the champ. Hurry. Hey, how many more fights? You think you need about like 2 or 3 more fights before he can get in there with a top name like a T.O., a Tank, Devin Haney, Ryan?
Ryan?
It seems like
he's the mandatory right now.
I know, but how many more step up fights do he need before he can get a name like a Devin? Like before he's ready? Because it just seemed like he's not ready for these top name, these top fighters at 35. So, you know, that's at least the way that they moving him. We talking about Gamboa now, so I don't know. Fortuna was too much, seemed like.
Yeah, it's funny as hell too, because the guy's capping for Ryan is ridiculous, because it's like, okay, yeah, he beat Campbell. Credit given, yeah, decent fighter. And he put, you know, he came back, showed some adversity and won.
Mm-hmm.
But Haney beat the guy that beat that his biggest win. and he's saying, yeah, man, that guy ain't got that. You know, he come on, man.
He got to show me something.
This dude's not only the champ, he beat the guy that beat your biggest win. You know what I mean? So, like, that's he's 2 steps ahead of you, man. You know, kinging that motherfucker. He just.
Hey, so hold on. Who's been more inactive, Ryan or T.O.? Because I know it's been like over a year already for T.O. How long has it been for Ryan since the Campbell fight? Let me look this shit up. Look this shit up real quick. Because I'm like, y'all got to fight to get paid, man. What are y'all doing? Man, I need to get in the ring, man. Big profit. See how long this man has been inactive.
Teal talking about fighting Josh Taylor, saying undisputed versus undisputed, when Taylor already flamed him. It was like, go fight Haney, motherfucker.
Right.
And you'll be undisputed.
I guess Taylor is a hater too. I guess the real undisputed Taylor. I guess he hating on T.O.
Why would
Luke,
he want to
so
fight Taylor instead of Haney? I think Taylor's like a much tougher fight for him. I mean,
Yeah.
Haney and him I would call 50-50, but I'd definitely favor Josh Taylor over T.O. right now.
heck yeah,
It doesn't. None
talking
of it
about
makes
catch
sense to
weights and
me.
shit.
You know what I mean? And Tank
Catch
shit.
weights when it's 5 pounds in between the two divisions. Like, come on, dude. It's 5
If I was
pounds.
Tank,
Either
I'd be all
fight at
over T.O.,
135 or
man.
140.
That's 3 belts. That's 3 belts right there. You know what I mean? Tank, if that would legitimize Tank to where he's already a rock star. That motherfucker could be a fucking superstar. You know what I mean? So why not go for that? You know, or just get a title and now you got go after a Devin Haney and say, "Yo, I got the real WBC." You know what I mean? So now but then it's gonna turn into probably a AJ.
That makes
fucking
too much sense,
Wilder thing.
OTK.
Yeah.
Shit.
It makes too much sense, man.
Mm-hmm.
And if they jump to it too quick,
these guys are
you know
into
what I'm saying?
nonsense, bro. Not
Roy
sense.
Jones be like, "Nah, I wouldn't do that just yet.
Nonsense.
I wouldn't do that just yet."
Right.
Like, so it's like, why not?
Forget about Undisputed for a second. Check
Yeah.
us. Not
You
chess.
don't want to play chess. Like, oh man, damn.
Forget about Undisputed. It was one of the dumbest quotes ever.
He said, "We don't want to do Undisputed because that's checkmate, and that wins the game." I'm like, okay, dog. Right. We don't want to see a winner then. A true number one winner.
Yeah.
Not yet.
We don't want to see anybody actually play the game.
It's not like we ain't been waiting. I don't know how many years we've been waiting for the next Undisputed heavyweight. But let's just wait a little longer, sir. Got you.
Yeah. Real talk, man.
Ronald said he barely got past Loma. What would Lopez be able to do with Taylor? I mean, shit. You could try.
Don't know because
Yeah,
it's not going to happen. It's capped too.
It's gonna happen. It's capping.
It's capping.
It's all capping. It ain't gonna happen. And he talking about catch weight. So come on, man. If you're not gonna do it all the way, and whatever, if that's true, something about like whoever wins takes the other person's belts or something from the other weight. Get out of here, man.
And yo, shout out to Hat because he may have a point. Be careful what you wish for, T.O. You might get that shit. Then what?
Yeah.
I got the COVID.
He should fight Haney, man. Haney's a good fight for him. He can win that fight. He could beat Haney. I don't think he can beat Josh Taylor right now. He needs to go up and do like Usyk did and take a couple lower tier fights at 140 first and then fight Josh Taylor.
I don't know, man.
So Lopez saying he too big for 35 now. Now he wants catch weight. Which one is it? Damn. Why you need catch weight?
5 pounds, bro. It's 5 fucking pounds. Like,
so he want to stay at 35. Like this dude keep flip flopping. I don't know if he want to go up, stay at 35. Just do what Bob tell you to do, man.
Yo, why don't you fight fucking Tank at 138 for a whole bunch of make believe titles?
Yeah, they can just
and a big
fight
ass
for
bag.
Ask Mauricio to make y'all a special belt, and you and Tank can fight for that at 138.5.
Yeah, man,
Fuck it.
he'll make some shit up.
Fuck it.
Mauricio about to get cooked though.
He nice with the belts, so he nice with them. You say he about to get cooked?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the business.
Hey man, I just been sitting back, man. I'm Flame of shame out here, man. Flame of shame out here to a lot of this stuff, but it's at the end of the day. Hopefully, Kambosos can still get his title shot because, he from Australia, but I want to see him get a shot. So if it end up on the zone or if it end up back in the hands of Bobby, then it is what it is, man.
I can't hear 1-2 kid. I'm gonna jump off. If you guys are still on, I'll jump in later.
I wasn't talking, bro.
Oh,
you probably got.
I thought you were.
That was me.
Anyway, I gotta jump off for a minute. I'll call you. I'll try to jump back in later.
For sure.
All right, peace, Hat.
Shout out to Hat.
Later.
Those are my thoughts on it, man. Like shit, this dude.
Yeah, man. And he got everything going for him. So why to stall out now? As soon as he got it all, he has stalled it out. Stalled himself out.
Bruh.
Stalled himself out, man.
Shout out to the IFL TV. They actually produced the interview that I shared earlier in the live stream. The title is White Situation Clarified in 24 Hours. Mauricio Suleiman on Fury Wilder explains Valdez situation. Damn. Woo-wee! He got 100. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this, man. And listen, y'all think it's me. Let me show y'all how much they don't fuck with Mauricio Suleiman. Look at this. Can y'all see this? 5,000 views, 57 likes, 103 dislikes. Damn.
Damn.
They is not fucking with this shit right here, dog.
What did he say about Valdez?
Oh, you didn't hear it?
No,
Oh,
man,
let me
I
go
must have
back.
missed it.
Let me go back. So hold up. First off, let me get this shit set up, man. And we're gonna go back and cook on it. So give me a second, bro. I'll be right back.
Look, I want to give a quick shout out real quick to my boy Canelo Alvarez right here. He ain't on the Mexican meat yet, but one day he will be.
So, but they made you the mandatory now for Javante, right?
Of course, that's beautiful, no? Perfect. And I'm pressing for that fight. And that's the fight I want. And that's why I called him out. And I've been calling him out for how long? A couple years now. And now it's a must. And literally all the stars are lined up to make this perfect. The only person that could bitch out now is Gervonta Davis. You put me with 22 pounders, oh my god, man, that's horrible. Man, I don't think, man, like, bro, like, he's like this fucking tall, man, like, it's like, hey, little boy, stay over there, little boy, stay over there, right? That's how it is. I'm fighting a stupid dwarf. It all comes down to this.
All right, I'm back. I had to use the restroom. All right, so let me pull this up for you, fam. I think it was at about the 6-minute mark. Yeah, I'm gonna let you hear what this man had to say. He addressed it.
In your own words, the reason why Oscar Valdez got to fight against what was in a couple of weeks ago.
Sure. Thank you for the opportunity because there's so much lack of knowledge. I'm a sports fan. So when I see something in the news and I am not familiar, I don't know the rules or I don't know the specifics, we tend to reach immediate conclusions. Valdez was guilty of a banned substance that was found in his test from the WBC clean boxing program.
That's the first thing. I'm glad he acknowledged that. He was guilty to the WBC clean boxing program. Go ahead.
But once that result comes, the WBC is in charge of adjudication of penalties. This substance is not a major substance that would concern a performance-enhancing advantage. So he was penalized with several things that he has to comply for 1 year. It's like someone stealing a candy bar against someone going to a bank and robbing with an arm. So,
hey,
he didn't kill nobody. He didn't murder nobody.
This is the second time, you know, it wasn't assault and robbery, bro. Like the analogies this man be coming up with,
This
man.
dude, man, he got a. Why is he not a lawyer, man?
Hey, man, classic Mauricio.
it is something. I understand the fans. They are not privileged to know the specifics. The substance phentermine is the first time ever in a doping case, and it is just an appetite suppressant. Valdez swears that he did not take it. Something must have happened in a contamination, or something did happen a month before the fight.
So you heard that, right?
He swears though.
He swears. So they going off him swearing it. this isn't something that I guess he feels is gonna give an advantage. And I guess this dude is right here saying that it's a case by case matter. Let's see what he's saying.
So he went into the ring without any advantage whatsoever. And there is a strict protocol to follow. He's in probation for a year. And I feel very satisfied with the administration of that case. Every single case has to be different. There are more than 300 substances. So there's an issue where we have to take into common sense, to take the rules, to take the protocols, and just adjudicate the what happens as a penalty. So time will help everyone understand.
For that substance, then, have you taken it off your banned substance list? Because obviously, if another fighter gets caught with it and it's still on your list, then we're going to go through the whole same thing again, where fans are going to be in uproar. I mean, you mentioned that isn't a performance enhancing; it's just an appetite suppressor. So I'm guessing it's for him to make weight. So have you taken that off your banned substance list in WC clean drug program?
No, we.
Hey, he doing a good job, right?
No.
The dude, I'm talking about the dude asking the questions.
Oh yeah.
I think he asked some good ass questions, but look, the heat is getting cranked up.
Go by VADA, the list that is with VADA and WADA. The difference is in WADA, it is accepted out of competition. In VADA, we do not accept any substance out of competition. So if something is found, we address it, we understand, and then what we have to do is to teach fighters and trainers and the whole community on different effects on that substance. There is no acceptance to any substance to be used. But there's, as I said, levels, very different levels. And this one is a case that did not merit to have the title taken away, did not merit to stop a fight from happening. The USA commissions, they allowed it. So we managed the whole scenario, and we reached that final verdict.
Is this going to be not one rule for one, a different rule for another? If this happens to another fighter, would it be the same protocol for them in terms of it was the same matter in the system? They would get the same sort of penalty or non-penalty as Oscar Valdez, because a lot of fans are saying that maybe it's one rule for one and not one rule for the other. So can we expect the same straight down the line decision from the WBC as well as if it was a different fighter that got caught?
Yeah, absolutely. And I invite, if you would like to do a research of all the cases that we have had, you can be open and I will give you all the cases and what we did in every specific case. So in all the cases that there was a positive, we do a same procedure. It sometimes takes months, sometimes it's immediately to be addressed. And I feel very comfortable. It's clean and open, and we are talking about it, and there's nothing hidden. There's no advantage to Valdez, as they say, because he's Mexican. Absolutely not. We have many cases, and we have done, sometimes it's only a warning, teaching lesson, a fine. So we go through the levels of what the danger of the specific situation that happened.
Yeah, I've seen some fighters when they have a protein shake and stuff.
My thing is, bro, he
Same
doesn't.
procedures, different results.
I mean, it's like if this dude approached every situation the same way, then okay. But now you pick and choose when you want to make a history lesson about it and educate everybody on it. You didn't do this for every case. You didn't. And it wasn't like a slow response. It would be like an immediate reaction in the past to certain fighters. But at the end of the day, like, he got to answer these questions because this is the heat from the fans and from the reaction from the situation. Like, he got to address this because this was a guy who had fentanyl in the system. This dude said it's banned on VADA list. You can't use it outside of competition, which means before the fight. WADA saying that you can, but your boy Valdez paid for VADA testing. So this is what's on the ban list.
Right.
But in his defense, you're saying, well, WADA doesn't ban this. But the whole time you've been pushing VADA.
Right.
And I've always respected Mauricio Suleiman for that one reason, because you do be pushing the clean boxing program and you allow VADA to do their job. But now we see in a couple scenarios, you have an issue with them doing their job. And now you want to teach and say, well, and then based on what he said, he had no advantages going into that fight. But then you also admitted that it was a hunger suppressant, right? Where you don't have that type of hunger and it help you make weight. So that's not an advantage. You know what I'm saying? And if we go deeper on this drug, like you're gonna see it's more to this than what he's saying. But to color it up like this and say it's just not really a big deal, it's not something that, hey man, okay. But Vada said it was a big deal. It's been on Vada's list. And then when they requested Vada to remove it from their ban list, Vada said no. Vada still has it remaining on their list. There's proof of that too. You know what I mean? And then still, when are we gonna get some evidence of where this shit came from? Is it the tea?
Let's
Or
just slap him on the wrist.
just, so it's a lot of unanswered stuff and a lot of watered down explanation as to why this dude got off, in my opinion, humble opinion. You see what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how that go, Mauricio. That's how he responded to that flame.
It just sounded like a bunch of excuses, man. And saying that it's not a performance enhancing drug is an assumption, and him also saying things like, people need to educate themselves. I got educated on what it does. I got educated on what has to be done and what it does and what it pops false positives for. So I realized very quickly that it's all horseshit. And this is what Suleiman's giving you, horseshit. He's giving you horseshit. So yeah, man, there is some sort of he's out here giving certain guys passes and certain guys don't get the passes. So I'm not a Suleiman fan. I'm not a WBC fan. So I'm not for this shit. Cheating is cheating. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm not for this shit at all, man. Real talk. Like, this dude needs to really get his shit together, man. I'm tired of hearing this guy speak. Just sounds like bullshit. I think there was another interview that we had caught that we seen the dude was hitting him, giving him them hard hit questions. He did not like that shit. He was getting angry as shit. Like, damn, you catching me on I can't go this way with it. I can't go that way. I can't use my slippery language. Like, damn, you on my ass. And they brought up the Dillian White scenario. And what was he saying about the Dillian White thing? The 24-hour notice. We don't have to watch the video.
He said he gonna do something, make a decision on it like tomorrow. Yeah, he said he's gonna make a decision on it like tomorrow. Let me see.
Man.
I'll find it here in a sec. But yeah, he did say something about, like, I think possibly like he kind of hinted at it because the dude been asking real good questions. He said, why not Ottawa Lynn versus Dillian White as an eliminator? And then of course the winner gets in there with, of course, Wilder and the winner of Wilder and Fury. And he just said, well, I can't say anything just yet, but tomorrow. So I'm like, I think that's what's possibly gonna happen. He's just gonna order that as an eliminator, and the winner gets in there with the winner of Fury Wilder.
So no undisputed.
I don't know if it, we as we say, undisputed trumps mandatory. So of course he might have to be compensated to step aside or something. But of course you got to think about it too. They got the rematch coming up. Usyk and AJ. So with their rematch still coming up, there might be, space for mandatory to get ordered and get that out the way. That way, by the time undisputed comes, it's gonna have to be next year, man. I mean, that's just how it is. It's going to be sometime next year, if possible. You know how this should go, man. But like you say, man, that marination. So that's why this shit's still in limbo.
Yeah, over marination, man. Over marination leads to, this is so much shit to talk about. But it seems like nobody's talking about it though. You know what I mean? Everyone talking about everything but, oh, let's just talk about this. Let's talk about this man's suit. Let's talk about this. It's like, yo, this gotta be like, let's talk about this shit. Like, this is a problem, man. This is a problem that needs to be addressed. Addressed that sanctioning body is moving like this blatantly, right in front of your face. You know,
in your face,
in the face, in the face.
like mace in your face. It's ouch.
Yeah, man. And then pulling this bullshit on you, giving you these excuses to why he can do it or why it's all good. You know.
He said another heavy suit or what? I don't know. That's his business.
Ain't it the
Who
same
give a
people
fuck?
making it?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
All right, hey, I don't get into all that theatric shit,
Right.
man. Hey, whatever. You better have your game plan together.
Yeah,
Wear your game
exactly.
plan too. Don't just wear your costume. Wear your game plan with you. Shit.
Yeah.
Underneath.
New trainer. You know what I'm saying? I
New
wonder if he
outfit.
was even hitting the mitts. You know, was dude like faking like he was hitting him like, that was a good one. But the way he got hit and he fell down in that fight. Wrong guy to pick in the rematch, I think, to train you. I think Truth Bomb and also Haplo both touched on the fact that this guy's hyping him up. If he does pull it off, you know, good for him. But man, it's just not. It just don't look the route to go, man. This dude should have been doing other training, like getting a guy in there that really knew what he was talking about, not a guy that you beat up. But who knows, man? Maybe Malik Scott's a better fucking trainer than he is a fighter. Who knows? We'll see. Well, I won't, but y'all will. Y'all can tell me all about this shit. Y'all can tell me all about this shit. Enjoy the fight. Enjoy the undercard. All that, man. Y'all do your thing, man. I'm not gonna knock boxing, but I'm gonna knock some shit about it. You know.
That's right. Lance say Mauricio is the judge, jury, and executioner for the WBC, and in his opinion, Valdez stole a candy. All right. Yeah, he said, you know, it's just like a kid stealing candy and someone with an assault rifle in the bank robbery or some shit he said. I'm like, what? Bro, steroids is steroids. PEDs is PEDs, man. I don't care if it's strong, light. If it's banned, it's banned, homie. What don't you understand? Banned. Now y'all got a problem with VADA, man. With all of this work VADA was doing, now y'all got an issue. And shit, try to debo them out of their fentanyl shit. Get that off your list. Margaret Goodman was like, nope. Sky King Wilder is back. He might win, man. He might. Shit. You imagine the electricity? He like, put my suit back on, man. Shit. About to take off in this motherfucker. You never know. He might fly if you win.
Yeah, who knows? Might fly into the ring.
I know. It might have some fucking smoke and shit. You know, lights and smoke coming off of it. As long as that shit don't overheat. Just don't do that. You know what I mean? I think sometimes people go too far, man, with stuff. It's not that serious. You know what I mean? I just want, and I just want to say this, man. I want both of them guys to make it out of the fight healthy, get back to their families. You know, I don't wish no, you know what I mean, maximum damage on them guys like that, because this got bad blood. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be really trying to kill each other, man. For real, for real.
Yeah, I do. I feel like they're gonna be going all out, but
they're gonna go all out, man. So that's why, you know, I just hope that you know, they go out on my shield shit. And y'all already know, man. We got to remind y'all, well, you can't throw the towel in if you're on Wilder camp. Don't do it. Because you know, his troops will flame the fuck out of you, man, if you throw a towel in. And then they will blame you for water and all kind of other shit too. Just by default. So be careful. If he getting whooped, let him get whooped. You know, let him get whooped, man. We only need no more people unemployed out here, man. It's tough. Keep y'all jobs, man. Don't throw that towel.
Don't throw the towel in.
Don't throw the towel in. Keep your job, bro. Keep your credibility. Keep your job, man. Just let people go. Literally. Good luck, Deontay. Wilder fans. But I got to go with skills that pay the bills. I waited stressed out for Wilder to win rounds. Not this time. Not this time. Will Fury kiss Wilder neck again? Hopefully, you don't let him get in that close. If you get in that close, it's a problem, right? If you get in that close to do that type of stuff, something wrong. Your game plan is not working.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
It shouldn't be that close to you. At least not for long. Only issue with this third fight is the fans' aftermath. Oh yeah, whatever. Whatever. It's gonna be some emotional people. Period. That's how I go. Because they attach themselves to these fighters. Hopefully, Mauricio is the prosecutor for Davis. He get him probation. Well, for Davis, 2 years of toxicity. It has just been ridiculous. He says great for people. It's different entertainment for different people. Some people think that's entertaining. So all the emotional warriors and shit. Hearing fans freak out, that's your thing. Yeah, whatever. I'll be on to the next fight. You think Wilder winning gonna save the planet? I mean, that's how people act. They act like, man, if Wilder win, it's about to be some all kind of different stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? They gonna act like it. You already know. It's just, this is life. People react. They're gonna say, we are the champions. There's gonna be one dude who won the fight. They're gonna say, we, everybody is gonna be on this we singing shit.
It's a good chance, man. A good chance. Who knows? Enjoy it, guys. Enjoy the fight.
Enjoy it. It ain't gonna work. It's not working. What's the kid not gonna give in? He like, man, look, I can talk about all you want. You better change the subject. True first crew, motherfucker.
Yeah. Nah, to me, it's all good. You it's a boxing. It's boxing, man. So I mean, I'm not mad at people watching the shit. With the whole Suleiman situation, with all the situations at hand, I just gotta stand on something, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
But I'm gonna cook him. I was about to upload. I was pressing upload when I seen you had a live going, and I stopped and then jumped on the live. I was like, oh, let's see what he's talking about. We can wait. I'll just wait. I'll let it marinate. Literally. Let it marinate.
It been a minute, bro.
Start cooking. Yeah.
It been a minute. So
yeah, I did it quick too. I did it yesterday. I was like, so it was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoy editing.
Hey man, was all said and done, based on whatever happens this weekend, man. In other news, we got a Mexican man. He about to make history, potentially. Canelo Alvarez. He gonna make history.
Oh, for undisputed.
For motherfucking undisputed, man. So we're not gonna play about this shit. We flame and we talk this boxing shit, but one of the biggest achievements, man, that we hold at high regard on this side is undisputed.
Big champ shit.
I mean, elite class right there.
Yeah. Big champ shit. Is Caleb Plant ready for this? Is it gonna be too much under the big lights? We don't know. We shall see. He already feeling he already got wounds. Going in.
Right.
He already coming in wounded.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He damn near got slick Rick out here, man.
He slid the wrong way.
He slid the wrong way, man. Right into the hook. But hey, training camp, promotions, clean athletes, promotions. Shout out to Vada doing their job. And all the belts, man. Shout out to all the sanctioning bodies for this particular fight. You know what I mean? They don't get it right every fight.
Right.
But for this particular fight, shout out to all of them joining forces like with Thanos.
Yeah, and making it happen. Undisputed, y'all.
And making it happen.
Big champ shit.
To two at the tango for us to crown one. Just one.
One name, one champion at 168.
And there will be no question who is the baddest man at 68. No question. No question.
Benavidez is madder than a motherfucker right now. He like, fuck both of them.
Fuck both of them. I just want my shot next.
Why don't they fight me?
And I like Benavidez, but you know
Me
what,
too.
man? He just has some minor setbacks, man.
Yeah, man. for a major comeback, right?
Hopefully, right. I
Yeah,
hope
we'll
that.
see. You can't be missing weight, man.
And I've said this before, one too, that his biggest opponent is himself, man.
Yeah.
His greatest opponent is himself because he's only hurt himself, man, in the situations. He don't have no losses on record, but he has some losses that himself he could have done some different things to prevent. And he'd be in a better position right now. But you learn from that. And I hope that he don't fall into a slump like a Demetrius Andrade or somebody like that where you can't get big name fighters, because he talented, he undefeated, he can really fight, and he also keeps it real too. That's what I like about Benavidez. He keeps it real.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Tio Lopez, like he be thinking people hate. Tio said the same shit. Devin Haney is the WBC champ at 35. He said that too. So
boom.
Just saying. Certain people just feel different, and they feel like, look, you got to beat that dude to really be crowning yourself undisputed. Feel me? But
yeah.
I
Don't
like
miss
it,
weight. They'll give your title away.
bro.
They'll get that shit away.
David figured that shit out. Next in line promotions, donate that shit off.
They like, get the fuck out the line. We're gonna send you to 175. He was like, hold it.
If Canelo robs Plant, why would Canelo have to rob Plant? I thought Canelo's a pound for pound fighter. Ain't gotta rob him. You should be able to outbox him. Wilder losing and Canelo robbing Plant is YouTube gold. Oh, shit. I don't know if Caleb can even box a decision. Like, even if they was to rob him, like I don't even know if he can really just outbox Canelo. We'll have to see. That'll be something.
See.
So if they really rob him, I'm gonna keep it real. I'll be like, oh shit, he got robbed, man. He was actually piecing Canelo up. But Canelo been piecing everybody else up that he been getting in there with. So just gotta see. Then we got a visitor gonna come through. Let me drop the link. Plant needs to rob Mayweather's skills. Yeah, bro. He need to rob everything. Sugar Ray, everybody, just every style. Pernell, anybody.
Yeah, we might be seeing the international man fan for a minute.
Right.
Oh, baby.
Undisputed real rap. I think Plant going to put a bloody fight. But at the end, he going back to Nebraska. No, you mean not Nebraska, Tennessee. He said Nebraska. You gonna send him to a different state? He get whooped so bad he can't even go back to his original state. Look at the state of his face. Look at that.
Oh my God. You know who it is? It's me again. Y'all know who it is? It's the fanboy murderer right here. It's the one and only international man fan, Pom Cast. And I'm just here to say, hey, look, Teofimo Lopez, he can do what he want. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got all the belts. He's undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. We all know, like, Loma don't deserve no rematch. You know, he didn't sign a rematch clause. And what Mauricio Suleiman says goes. You know what I'm saying? He got the money. They got to pay up. You know what I'm saying? But bottom line, they got to pay up. You already seen Klitschko gave Usyk honorary WBC belt. It's only a matter of time, baby. You know what I'm saying? Once Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder do this third fight, Usyk gonna eat him up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna eat him up and get that belt and be the true undisputed on baby.
Ain't no maybe. It's on baby.
On baby. That's right.
Don't try to play me.
Titty milk on deck. Titty milk on deck.
No disrespect.
I'm very few.
We milking it.
Speaking of big champ shit,
I'm very few. I want undisputed.
That's right. People want the undisputed, and the international man fan is gonna milk this all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
Yeah, man. This show is brought to y'all by Arizona Tea. Tea of Champions. Filled with ginseng and honey and herbal.
Phentermine.
And titty milk. With some plant in it.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, man. Shout out to Mauricio, though, man. This dude is changing the game. Changing the game. I'm ashamed for changing the game. You know, sometimes the game don't need to be changed. It's okay the way it is. On baby. Let's see. Damn, I'm seeing some different shit. Shout out to Boxing God. Says, remember for 5 months, gold. My dog, 5 months in is a gold member. Boxing God. I don't know why I don't see it on the yard, though. This shit not even showing up.
But we do see Teofimo wants to be undisputed in both weight classes. Yes.
Big champ shit.
Catchweight champions. Promotions.
Can we get a dancing AB for the gold member?
I was trying to look for it on the yard, but yeah, let me drop to the dancing AB for the homie.
It's fantastic.
But I won't shed a tear. I almost lost my house, but I won't shed a tear.
Shout out to the homie Boxing God.
Boxing God, gold member, fantastic.
Yeah, for 5 months. It's just crazy it's not showing up on StreamYard. That's crazy.
Teofimo asking Josh Taylor for a catch weight. My face. That's
catch weight. Take over.
Really, motherfucker? We really gonna ask for a catch weight? What do you think, Canelo? Come on now.
Right. You ain't Canelo. Yeah, that's like face of boxing type shit, right? Like you got to be really that dude to be like demanding catch weights. Damn, delusional.
He hasn't even sold out a quinceañera talking about catch weight at catch weight with Josh Taylor, the undisputed with 140. You smoking crack. Brooklyn cheese. Fuck.
Damn. The fuck out of your shit lace. No joke. But yeah, man. Hey, man. Bless his heart. That
If he
dude over
signs
here-
with me, he won't have to fight anybody.
Right. You can lay low.
And he can be a champion because belts don't matter.
People's time.
No, Oscar, what the fuck are you talking about? Oscar,
Oh, shit.
Look. The only sensible solution is Teofimo come over here, sign with me, get with the PBC. You know how it be. Pay-per-view status every damn time. All the time.
Pay-per-view.
You know what I'm saying? We get 6 pay-per-views a year over here at PBC. Whether you buy them or not, we don't care. You're gonna put the money in the air, baby.
Man.
You know, hot dog stands, parking lot, backdoor promotions, money. That's what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? We washing the funds. And we got them.
Man,
All
Axel Heyman be pulling up.
That's right.
Take over catch weights. Usually say.
Catch weight. Hey, we can make that happen for Teofimo. You know, Bob Arum. Now he plays by the rules now. Bob Arum plays by the rules. We don't. Okay?
We don't.
Vada or nada, shit, we don't care. As long as you got that paper, that's what it is. All right.
Yeah. Let me see, man. Oh, there we go. Shout out to homie. Said appreciate all you guys on the forum edits to lives. Most of all, originality. Peace. Shout out to the homie Boxing guy. We're gonna hit him with the original.
Boxing
Long
God
time
in the
supporter.
building.
Big ups, homie.
Boxing the gods, but you know what? The god that don't like the Facebook. I break the Facebook face, okay? All of you that have the Facebook, you must leave the Facebook alone because the Facebook is not good. Go get the MySpace, okay? You get the MySpace, you come into MySpace, you come into over here, I grab you upon your back and I break it upon my knee, like so. Okay?
Ouch.
Don't be jabroni. Go get the MySpace. Buy the MySpace.
Ewoks and Gremlins. Charlo the Ambassador. The heck?
What?
Do you believe? Yeah, man. That De La Hoya thumbnails, that's hilarious.
Oh, this one.
Hey, but is Usyk getting enough credit right now, man? I don't feel like, man, Usyk is really getting his just due. Like, for what he just did, that's rare, man, in the sport. It's really rare, man. He undefeated, 2 division, 1 undisputed, and 1 unified, one belt away.
I'm telling you, Usyk needs to get his own crypto coin, man. Usyk coin.
I was gutted when he lost. I was gutted. I was gutted when AJ lost. This dude was so upset.
If you don't respect Usyk, you sick. Something wrong with you.
Usyk iced him too. Tony Bellion.
Yes,
He
he
doesn't
did.
have the power. He said, he ain't gonna knock me out.
He did like a Triple G. He was like, he's nothing.
He's kidding.
He's little drama show. He's little drama.
Little power, but it's nothing.
He's a little bit. It's just
Little feel. I little feel.
He sees. He watches.
smacked his head on fucking canvas.
Yeah, sleep.
There's been a lot of fighters getting slept in the ring this year, man.
A lot of fighters get slept on.
Yeah,
Yes.
that too.
And
The way
soon
he
you
did
will
it.
see me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will be back. Yes, I have another fight this year. How many fights is that this year that I will be having? Yes, before the year is on. How many? Let's count them. Oh
You had
yes,
Nakatani, and yeah, just one. Just one.
I had three.
3 fights.
Wait,
Who else you fought? Who else you fought this year? It was just Nakatani. Last I checked.
2.
He fought his shoulder.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
recovery.
correct.
He fought the hospital.
I fought the hospital and the devil.
Yeah, you had to go handle business.
And now I make the Lopez Jr. boy look sad and flabbergasting.
Damn.
You don't want that rematch.
No, I fought the Verdejo. Right? No, I did not.
Nakatani.
Nagatani fought the Verdejo.
Some Tio blows must have did some damage.
Look, I've been alive for 2,000 years. Been walking
Cobwebs. Yeah.
I've been going body to body.
Hey, that's that holy wine, man, that you've been sipping on. That's what that is.
Yeah, that could be it too.
That holy wine.
He's got his sandals ready for all the
Yeah.
haters.
He has another fight this year. Yup. He ain't gonna be able to squeeze another fight after the Comey, even if that fight happened. Because I haven't heard no latest on that.
At least I'm not like Chris Eubanks Jr. talking about I'll fight 3 times this year and haven't fought once.
No, he fought who did he fight? I did see him fight this year. He fought.
Oh, did
he? Yeah, Chris Eubanks fought some dude. He had a decent opponent. I can't think his name. I'll pull it up though. I can look it up.
Sometimes I forget things and
It's that holy wine.
I just want to
Chris
say
Eubanks.
I apologize for forgetting and giving the wrong information.
Lampley gonna cry.
Why would Lampley? Oh shit!
He looked like he about to cry right there.
Heck yeah, he do be crying and shit a lot on camera. Man, you
I
don't
was
get your
surprised he didn't
faucet.
cry when Manny lost. I thought
Huh?
for sure he would start getting emotional. He didn't. He just wrote that motherfucker off.
Hey, look, nobody's more emotional than me.
Oh shit!
You guys continue to harass and disturb my peace. The swelling has not gone down yet.
Something is wrong, bruh. Very, very wrong, man. The swelling is the same.
We're just hoping it's not a benign facial tumor.
This shit is infected. That's infected, bro.
That phentermine preserved your swelling.
It's
For the
I
wrong
might have
reason.
I might have cellulitis or MRSA on my face, so I got antibiotics.
Zit party on your shit.
Victor Conti has consulted me and said, it's just that my cells, they rejuvenate so fast. I'm like an X-Men.
Bro.
Who did that picture, man?
Your shit
That picture.
permanently mutated to a different.
That avatar is just.
I don't know who did that.
That avatar is too much, man.
This is Boxing Antics.
Oh, wow.
Shout out Boxing Antics, man. He did that picture.
Damn,
that shit is hilarious, bro. And then he keeps showing up, and the swelling is the same and shit. Like, damn, that shit horrible. Like, what kind of ice you using, man?
He's never gonna live it down. Probably using dry ice, the wrong ice, no palero ice or something.
Shit.
Oh gosh.
The Mask movie. Yeah, man.
That's movie.
That's funny. Internet is undefeated, man. Shit. I wonder if he gonna have to damn, they should have a rematch with him and Kaseki. Oh well. Let's move on. Honestly, man, even with that fentanyl, I wasn't impressed. Be real. I was not impressed at all. I was like, whatever, bro. This ain't no heat. I think Shakur will blaze him. Even Herring will blaze him. I feel, but whatever. With Mauricio allow him to get passes and start having educational class and shit every time, when his own pop, it should be crazy, man. Should have to see. He might be able to use whatever he want when he fight them guys.
Hey, Slim, I think you're forgetting that I could blaze them too, Slim.
I'll pull up on y'all, Slim.
I'll pull up on everybody. That's why nobody be really wanting to fight with me, because they know my pedigree. And a lot of these fighters been ducking me.
Y'all some suckers, Slim.
We already saw that Bud, Terrence Bud Crawford duck. You know what I mean?
Crawford duck.
JoJo don't want to see me again. Even though I fought him again, fought him once. He don't want to see me again. He don't even mention my name. Talking about this rematch. We can do that rematch, baby. Because I'm on that Wilder tip now where I fight opponents I beat already. You know what I'm saying? It's the PBC way. It's the American way.
This dude took the whole year off, man.
Hey, you could do that when you got it like me. I'm been the longest reigning WBC champ, longer than Wilder, but don't nobody want to give me credit. I mean, where's my flowers at?
I mean, you can say the longest, but how many defenses do you really got?
2.
Because he be taking like 3 years between fights, man. So let me look this shit up.
I got 5 defenses in 7
Let me look this shit up, man. How many defenses you got? Just because you fight once every 2 years don't mean you got as many defenses out here. Let me see.
I got as many as Al can give me. And that's
Al
not
give?
nothing to do with me. It got everything to do with Al.
Ain't got nothing to
I
do
just
with
do
me,
what Al
Slam.
tells me. That's it. I'm just a fighter. I just fight.
31-1.
I don't do negotiations. I just coach and fight. All right. But you will see me again in that ring.
So let's see. I think Johnny Gonzalez. The title was on the line.
2015?
Yeah.
16, 17, 18, 19,
Once
20.
a
Once a
year,
year.
So look,
Kenny Bayless like, you sorry as shit. Look at Kenny Bailey's face. Damn, bro, so you started shit. Look
Five,
at Kenny Bailey's face. Kenny Bailey's like, that's
five
some bullshit.
defenses, bro.
In 7
5
years.
years. Oh, man,
7.
Five
damn.
defenses, bro.
Was it?
That's some sorry ass shit.
2021.
That's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
2021.
You know you
That's
fucked up,
really
right?
one coming, right?
You know
You know you fucked up.
I can't believe this shit. That's some bullshit. You a sorry motherfucker. You a sorry
That was worse than I
motherfucker.
thought.
I thought I was a sorry motherfucker, but you were really a sorry motherfucker. The sorry
That
is the
resume
sorriest motherfucker.
is worse than I thought.
It's worse than I thought. I gotta break this shit up. Hold on, I gotta break this shit up. Break.
You said this man's career is asleep.
Sleep. Damn. So that's crazy. So
His career
One,
is
two,
on low
three,
power mode.
5 defenses, bro, in a 5-year span. Are you kidding me?
In a
Nap
7
time
years
promotion.
span, dog. That's why I said 7 years.
Damn. Like
5
literally was
defenses in
about
7 years, man.
literally each fight was
That's
a year gap, except for his most recent. He went from May to February of 2020. But each of these other ones was like a year apart. So he cut that one to like 10 months, 9-10 months between his last fight. Damn, this is the most inactive, like I said, the most inactive bully in boxing, man. Run down on y'all, Slam. But yeah, man. That's some bullshit. That was some bullshit right there.
Yeah, this shit's in recess.
Bro.
That's more
Damn,
bullshit.
Jerry.
Man, I used to just go to school to go to recess.
Y'all fucked up.
What was he looking at when his eyes was? God damn.
Hey, that's on
Kenny
on
Bailey,
a leap year champion promotions. Leap year champion promotions. You only fight on a leap year. Okay.
Yeah, that's pathetic.
Fight on leap year. Yeah, that's pathetic, man. That's some bullshit. Better look at yourself in the mirror, like Kenny Bailey does, like this.
Somebody in the
That's
background
some
said, you shouldn't have shown that. You shouldn't even shown that shit. That's
You
bullshit.
show that shit. That's bullshit.
You didn't have to do that.
I'm calling you out, Gary. I'm calling you out. Bring your ass up out of here to fight before the year's over.
Damn, he gonna go the whole goddamn. That's crazy, bro.
You know, but per the WBC rules, if you don't fight within a year, technically you're supposed to lose that title, my friend.
Uh-oh.
That's vacated.
Well, you know, Suleiman.
Uh-oh.
He gonna change that shit up.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless you're
Damn.
Devin Haney, he'll get stripped with the quickness.
Devin Haney. Yeah, I think he had a surgery and they took that shit. Like, you know what? We got other things to do, man.
Look, I think me and Devin Haney, we can get that smoke together. You know what I mean? We can make that cheese together. I'll go over to the zone if Uncle Al lets me. Okay,
Uncle Al lets you.
Devin Haney don't want to see me. Devin Haney don't want to see me. Okay.
Some three of the most avoided fighters.
And ESPN guys.
Man. Every time he come back, you know, it'd be his beard, his whole shit be way longer by the time he come back.
3 guys who can't buy a fight.
Mm-hmm.
$7 million won't get Andre to fight.
You know what they should do? Just put all 3 of these dudes on the same card together.
I thought Boo Andre. Oh shit.
Man, they got me fighting in backyards and shit.
I mean, this dude done fought on a Thursday. He done fought. I don't even know where they're gonna be at. I think he the main event though. So if Demetrius Andre the main event, you already know it's gonna be some. It's gonna be some dumpster, probably a dumpster card. They gotta do better, man. They're gonna have him fighting. What's it do? Quigley's.
Yeah, man. He can't be out here fighting cashiers and shit. Like,
come on, man.
Yeah,
cart pushers, man.
Yeah,
Out here.
Well,
yeah, like what the fuck did Quigley do to get a damn shot?
What's up,
Nothing.
Rich?
He bought dudes that was fighting off losses.
Damn.
Come on. That's some
Coming
bullshit.
off loss.
Coming off loss.
Give me
Regular Bells is the
Quigley.
new wave.
Yeah. I'm gonna take
Give me Quigley quickly.
Quigley ain't been irrelevant for about as long as Russell's first defense.
Oh wow. Yeah. Damn. That's bad.
Oh,
That ain't good
you're
at
right.
all.
Oh, he's right. He's absolutely right. Oh shit.
Did you say that? Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
You're right. Oh, you're right. You're right. Damn, couldn't have said it better myself.
Who else ain't been back this year? So T.O., Gary, Demetrius did fight once this year. So at least he's fighting twice
Triple
this year.
G.
Triple G.
Oh wait, Triple G did fight, huh? Okay.
The most inactive
Triple G
motherfuckers
did
in
fight this
boxing
year. Okay.
right this year. Did Triple G fight? Oh, he did. You're right, he did. So he got one. And then he got, you said, one on New Year's Eve. So he gonna squeeze another one in before the year up. But
Oh, he fighting Murata on the
else?
31st. Okay.
Oh, was Spence's, that was earlier this year, right?
Hey, that's
Hey, real quick, y'all coming in. We was talking about some of the most. Hey, you got some background feedback, Rich. Oh,
Yes,
you good
sir.
now? You good now? How y'all feeling though?
Salute to the panel, man. I'm good, and you?
Pretty good. Yeah, we was talking about some of the most inactive fighters this year, man. We was mentioning who do we say at first? Gary Russell.
By
Who
far,
else
Gary
ain't
Russell.
T.O. ain't fought this year in situation. Who else ain't fought this year? Triple G. Well, no, he got one. I forgot he got one. But I'm talking about inactive guys with a strap. Just holding on to that Murata dude. Shit, he ain't fighting until end of the year.
Is that date set up yet?
I think it's New Year's Eve, yo.
New Year's Eve? Nah, yeah, I had to say Gary Russell. That nigga don't fight at all. He ain't fought since.
It's been about a year and a half, bro. And he ain't even
Damn
got a
near
fight
finna be
scheduled.
2 years. And I don't know about a date yet. Oh, no. The WBC did order that him and what was that, Max Shire or something like that?
Let me look it up. I mean,
Yeah,
it
they
ain't
did when
scheduled yet, so
I think they ordered that when they ordered that JoJo and Ryan bullshit. That's when they did that.
and I'm hearing now it seems like that's gonna fall apart. The Ryan and JoJo
It's
shit.
looking like Ryan is fighting Gamboa. That's what I'm hearing.
Gamboa work, huh?
What's wrong with that? It's going to be great, guys.
Fireworks.
We dug him from his grave. We went down there and we found him. He still had a pulse, like BLacK said. It's
He's
okay.
resurrected.
He's resurrected. New time. Turning it around. He's going to be fine. Everything's going to be great.
We gave him the
Right,
phentermine
already.
tea.
Number 2.
We gave him the phentermine tea. Right.
Ryan fights for number 2 position because he's the shit.
Quigley beat Mosley Jr. Yeah, he beat Mosley Jr.
Yeah, in a close fight. Yeah, Quigley shouldn't be there, bro. It's that simple. And I blame Eddie Hearn. I'm gonna just start blaming Eddie Hearn and shit though, because Quigley ain't got to get no fights.
Man.
Yeah, he just ain't been able to get no fights, and Eddie Hearn damn near had Triple G under his shit.
I gotta say, this hasn't been a great year for Eddie. It hasn't been a great year for Eddie. It's, his top dog just got that ass whooped recently. Canelo's over there with Al Heyman and them for this undisputed work.
He can't make Triple G fight anybody.
Yeah, he can't make Triple G do shit.
Can't make nothing crack for Devin. Can't make nothing crack for Demetrius. And it's just a bunch of Italian, cards and stuff. That's cool and everything, but that ain't really cutting it this year, bro.
That nigga said a bunch of Italians.
What was he do? He did like a Spain card one event, you know, and that's cool and everything, but it's just to reach the American market for their subscriptions, man. It ain't getting done, dog.
I told you guys.
I'm
Who
not
is
gonna
that
lie.
guy?
The least Eddie could have done for Boo Boo was get him the Triple G fight, bro. Or at this point, even try to get that Billy Joe Saunders shit going. Something, bro. It's like the fucking what's his name? Daniel Jacobs, Gabe Rosado, something like that, bro. Wait, Gabe is on Golden Boy, but still, Golden Boy and Eddie do business together. He should. I don't know, man.
Triple G disrespecting him.
It's good. It's good.
Every time Eddie asked him to fight someone, he'd be like, "Come on, Max." He'd be like, "My name ain't Max." Max, come on. No, I'm not gonna fight him. I'm not gonna fight him, Max.
Shout out to Exclusive News Insider. What's up, family? What's happening? Hey, and then Rich, when you get a chance, man, you want to speak on D Hodge? You with us?
Yeah, I'm just letting y'all kicking it. I don't like being rude and ignorant. I don't like being rude and ignorant. You know, when y'all finish talking, then I'll talk. You know, I try not.
D Hodge, you pretty much like TL. You be the takeover when you jump on panel. You was quiet than a motherfucker coming in, man.
No, because I don't like talking over people, and I really don't like arguing with people and disrespecting people. So I just figure once I hear silence, then I'll say at least a word to see if I can get in. You know, you know, you gotta be respectful though, and we never get nothing across from H Money show to whoever show when we do all that talking at the same time. Kid, that's aggravating to me. So I'm just a person. I be quiet and let y'all finish. And but basically the thing I just was saying is that it's the point. Stop talking about cab driver shit. Look at Mike Tyson. He got beat by a carpet boy. Nigga Buster Douglas was putting down carpets before he went in there and knocked Mike Tyson out. We ain't know shit about a Buster Douglas. And he stopped Tyson. We didn't know shit about Andy Ruiz really until he stopped the AJ. Like I could sit up here and name people forever that's just their job. You have to, if you can't get a fight, you gotta have a job. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Unless you can get some food stamps, maybe, or maybe get some social security. Like, you gotta get money just because you're not boxing. So that don't mean you might have to pick up being a plumber. You know what I mean? That's why I hate when people do that when they try to dog a nigga's occupation. Dog, the nigga's not getting no fights. Just because I'm not getting no fights, nigga, my rent ain't stopping. Still gotta pay my kids' stool, my phone bill, my light bill, buy my groceries. So I just hate when people do that. That's just like such a big pet peeve. Unless you got unless you got the Floyd Mayweather money or the other ones like that got the money where you don't gotta work. Man, if you ain't getting a fight, you gotta do something for a job. If I ain't got no fight, I'll go lay your carpet. I'll clean your house for you. I'll watch your kids. Who knows? It might be a couple of professional boxers that babysit for a living. You know what I'm saying? Your money can't stop because you ain't fighting. So don't ever dog nobody because what they do, because boxing ain't paying their bills, so they gotta get their money somehow. Shit, I'm just glad a lot of boxers ain't drug dealers. Do you not know how many true trap stars, how much money Tank came across, how many people that came across that money? Tank could be a trap star. Not saying I'm glad he's not, but if he wanted to, he came across millions. He could run the whole Baltimore block he live at and still be a boxer. So it's the whole point. Don't dog nobody, dog. You gotta get your budget however you get it, especially if you ain't getting no fights. That's why I wonder what Andre do for a living. I wonder what Russell do for a living. I wonder what all these niggas do for a living because you're not having fight for years, and I know your car note's not stopping, your insurance is not stopping, your car note ain't stopping, your child support ain't stopping, your alimony ain't stopping. Who knows what these people gotta pay? Who knows what these people gotta pay? So don't dog nobody what they do if they ain't getting no fights. Cause like I said, just cause your fighting stop, your bills don't.
Yeah, real talk. Hey, so Rich.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let me get your thoughts, man. What you feel on this whole situation? With Triller just totally shit canning the event and possibly him having to fall back on the Eddie Hearn's decision or possibly back on Bob Arum.
I see this going back to Bob Arum. Triller, I don't know, man. This shit, it just went south, bro. Cause T.O. Bob had said in the past that T.O. did not have to fight Cambosos, bro. Like in the midst of T.O. talking shit about Bob, Bob came back and told the world, pretty much T.O. wanted this fight. He didn't have to take this fight. He could have went for undisputed, and he chose to do this behind his back. And then when he did what he did behind his back, colluding to fight a nigga nobody was asking for, you know what I'm saying? Now he's finna damn near have to take the shortest hand of the stick because I don't think Eddie's gonna take the fight on. And if he does, T.O.'s going on Devin's undercard on some funny shit. I could already see it happening. And then, but if not, he going to Bob Arum to make, what was that? What did Bob bid on it? Like 2 million, 2.5 or something like that.
Something like that, I think.
One or the other. He's either he's fucked up, man. And now they talking about Triller suing them niggas and shit for 8 million. Better hope Bob ain't got to pay that shit back, cause yeah, man, it's just looking like a bad situation, bro. He should have went for undisputed. They would have got more than that 6 million that Triller bid it on, and none of this bullshit would have happened.
None of it, man. But I guess he was just what they say, bet on himself, and he thought he was bigger, than I guess what it really is in reality. It says pay-per-view. So yeah, I mean, they was talking about the pay-per-view buys, but my thing was like this, Rich, if this dude is this big star, why you gotta be worried about competing with Monday Night Football and all of that? They're gonna come out for him, right? He that dude. Take over.
Mind you, it was Raiders Monday Night Football. I thought about that because it was my Raiders playing. I'm just like, yeah, this nigga, they was always doomed on October the 4th. It didn't make no sense. But I've been hearing that.
What type of research, what type of stuff are they doing when they can't pick the right date for the event? And then they trying to like pair T.O. up with, his event up with like versus battle or something. Like, man, y'all trying to really help drive these pay-per-view buys. He was talking like just him alone. He was that dude, but whatever. So they should canned it. And then now, he in limbo. So we're gonna figure out if and then like what slot? I think they did say Bob Arum said something about having a slot that he could put that fight on. But
maybe on the Lomachenko and what's the name undercard? I don't know. Call me. Maybe the Josh Taylor and Catterall shit. Only other thing, maybe that Fury and Wilder shit. Maybe the Bud Crawford and Porter shit. I don't know, but he's going on somebody's undercard for sure. If he fighting this year.
Yeah. So do you think he will? Any of y'all think Teofimo ends up fighting this year, or he might have to just take place next year?
He might end up fighting next year because he might say, "I'm not fighting on anybody's undercard.
Yeah,
I'm the undisputed champ.
Undisputed.
I'm not fighting no undisputed.
We're not taking no handouts and shit." Start talking like that. We ain't giving no handouts. It's like, what? This dude, man. The takeover. It is you.
It's a takeover. We're not fighting on the guys we just beat undercard.
So I guess he don't want to. Anyway, Wish him the best.
This is some player.
They got to step up to the plate. Step up to the plate. Hey man, Grindhard Sports said earlier that there's serious talks about Tank and Rolly happening.
No, yeah, that's what's happening. They fighting for that WBA regular strap at 135.
So that's really gonna happen there. Okay.
Because
So
they dropped all they remember they dropped all the interim belts, and I think they damn near in the process of trying to get rid of every belt other than the super and the regular. I mean, I think they trying to get rid of either the regular or the super too, but they starting by ordering the interim champs to fight those regular champs.
no doubt, I'm on Lopez the idling over now. He waiting. Yeah, so I think it might be like next year. But all of that, I mean, that big payday that they thought they was gonna get, just it didn't happen. It didn't manifest. So this dude, man.
But I just want to know, what about the Gamboza guy? Do he get any type of money, or like do that, or like, because that sucks for the person do all that training and all that being ready. Like, do you get it? Do you get anything?
Bro, I don't know, man.
I just hope so. I just hope so, because we was all hating this Gambosa fight, and it seemed like, I don't know, with like certain people, they wait for like the week of the fight to want to cancel it. Like they could have been, and then now I feel bad for the people. You done paid your hotel money. You already imagine the people that already stand in Vegas because they're vacationing there and they want to see the fight, and now the fight's about to come up and you done paid all that money and now the fight ain't happening. And that was the whole point of you getting the trip. Do you get your plane money back? Do you get your hotel money back?
Well, they were supposed to secure all of that. But yeah,
that's all I'm just saying, bro. It's like, cause like I just hate it, like, cause you could, why for the week of the fight? You already know 2 weeks before.
They kept doing that. Yep.
Like they be doing it days before the fight. Like it was weeks. Now they do it 2 days. You done already paid your babysitter. You done already paid everything, and now 2 days from the fight is canceled. So now what am I gonna do with the rest of my vacation? Like I just I don't know. I don't understand. I will never figure it out. We're just fans, so I feel bad. That's why I don't pay for nothing. I don't pay for pay-per-views. I don't pay for nothing. If it ain't on Showtime for free, Fox for free, ESPN for free, I'm not paying for it. Because I notice people don't get no refunds because they ain't fight. And I feel that's messed up.
Yeah, it's been a lot of that this year. A lot of failed through events, fights that people thought was going to happen that didn't happen. Unfortunate fights like Spence, Pacquiao. It's been an unfortunate year, But
dude, I was claiming for that goddamn Canelo versus Plant. I've been talking mad shit about that fight, about how Plant's gonna beat him. It's gonna be a sad day in Mexico. People gonna commit suicide, and then. Because you already know if Canelo lose the Plant, it's over. But at the end of the day, they end up never fighting, and they was on the week of the fight before they canceled it.
The fight is still on.
Oh, okay then. Oh, cool. Okay, long as it's still on, but no, it was supposed to happen.
It's supposed to happen.
It was supposed to already happen, though. I forgot when.
Yeah, but... because it really was on, Canelo's side. It wasn't ready yet, so it took a little bit more time.
I don't mind. I just want to see Plant win. I like Plant. Plant's an all right guy, and I really don't. Not that I'm a racist, but I really don't go for the white fighter, but some reason I like Plant because he's hood though. It's like he's a white guy, but like the way he talk, the way he present himself, like he's not preppy though. I really like Plant. You know what I mean? He's a cool dude in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Grunhard said it's clear Charlo Andre not gonna happen. So you're not banking on it. Yeah, it is what it is. It's just certain fights we're just not gonna see. You know,
Did
some
y'all
people
hear
can't.
about y'all heard about Plant saying that Canelo the thing that Vada ain't been through the test nobody. They're supposed to do a 12-week, but it's 6 weeks to go or something like that, and they still ain't came and tested nothing.
What? So he ain't been tested? Is what he's saying?
I guess that's what he said. I didn't even watch the video. I had just read the headline type shit.
Yeah, I
And it
mean,
says
I don't know how Plant think that he gonna be able to predict on how many times they gonna show up on Canelo. Like you could say for yourself, like, oh man, they ain't even showed up yet. But I mean, that would be fishy though if they haven't shown up at all in this whole time period. How recent was that?
it was earlier this week. Maybe it could have been 2 days ago. It could have been 3 days ago. Something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Plant been very, very vocal though. Very, very vocal. Hopefully he focused on fight night. All that talk is over with. It's over with on fight night about all the gibberish and all of that. But I just hope, Vada stay consistent and doing what they gotta do and not trying to make no, you know, no alterations just because this is a quote unquote face of boxing Canelo Alvarez. Like just do your job. Like, do your job, test both of them. And then with freshly coming off this Valdez situation, so it's just kind of weird. So it probably created a big distraction there because, they supposed to be testing, but everybody was, thinking about this Valdez situation. And if they ain't pulled up yet, then shit, what the fuck? And then this war that
I
Mauricio
just
got
feel
with
bad
Vada
for
right
the
now.
I feel bad for the snack thing though, because it might not even be Snack's fault. All these people are popping, dog.
It's
It
not
might
snack.
not even. I'm not saying. I'm not trying to. It's their company, so they are held accountable. But
Who
it
snack you
might
talking
not
about?
be. It might not be the smack people's fault. It
Oh,
might be just the fighters. They feel they need that extra advantage, and Snack might got something I could snack on where it don't pop up in the thing, but then it do. So not like that,
this
bro.
snack
But
got
it's
something you can
like
snack on.
you can't blame Snack Dog. If I take a steroid, I can't blame Vada. I can't blame nobody. I decided to take that medicine. So now if I get caught, that's my fault. Don't blame Snack. No, nigga, you took it. You are a grown ass man. If you take something that and they tell you before you take it, they tell you this might, and if you decide to still take it and you get caught, don't throw Snack under the bus. No, I'm saying it's not Snack's fault. It's the fighters.
Yeah, fighters gotta take responsibility for what go on their body. Can't put it on nobody. And Jump Two said every time they ask Hearn about boo boo opponents, he say Maul and not Canelo. And Canelo not even his fighter. Maul is good, but he's supposed to be trying to get both of Andre. Well, Canelo's at 68. So I mean, unless Demetrius Andre gonna have to make a decision if he gonna go up. Otherwise, there's no need for what you call it, Eddie Hearn to bring up Canelo at all because he's still a 160 champ. So he need to be bringing up Triple G, Jamal Charlo, and I guess that other dude Murata. And then if not, then the next best opponent that'll be able to jump in there. But it ain't too much. It ain't too hot like that at 60 no more. This should be real. 60 ain't hot like that, like it used to be. A lot of people left.
I don't know. I kind of think in my mind, I think he's a little scared of 168 because it just seemed like them people at 168, like they really, they dogs in the game. Whatever Benavidez, then all the rest of them at 68, like that 168. It seemed like Canelo said, "Nah, we're gonna just stick with that. Go with a slow 175 or." We'll go with a small 160, but I notice he ain't trying to see nothing at 68. Them 68 people are goons, Baranga, whatever their names are. Yeah, like
You got the bully back the mirror. You got Rosado.
that 168. Canelo don't want to go there. He's gonna either go to 75 or 60. The best
Well, he
person.
about to be undisputed at 68 if he be playing, but You know, if he go to
Oh, okay.
75,
Then I'm sorry. I thought Plant was 160. My fault. I'm sorry.
Demetrius is.
Oh, okay. I correct
Yeah, I don't
myself.
think he want no work at 160. He didn't already turn down the Charlo and the Andre for undisputed type shit. So I don't even think he want 160. I don't think he want those guys. I think he want everybody other than 160. I ain't gonna lie.
But I told you he'll do well at 175 because he's big enough. Like he is a big enough 175. He can easily make 175 pounds because he be having to work so hard to make 68 and 60. So maybe fight somebody at, get the other champion at 175. I know it's more champions up there. Like do something. That's all. I just want Canelo to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's gonna be big, man. Undisputed, at least for him. You know, and then from there, I don't know what he gonna do after that. Like I don't know what he intends on doing after that.
Oh no! If Canelo beat Plant, the man, and disputed, nobody else could say nothing. So what about his cheating? We're still gonna bring that up no matter what. I don't care who Canelo beat. Canelo could beat the whole rest of the world. We're still gonna bring up his cheating. That ain't never going nowhere. But if he beat Plant though, and he like going there and beat Plant badly, I gotta respect Canelo. So what about his cheating? I'll throw his cheating out the window. Know what I'm saying? He'll be the man if he go in there and beat Plant.
Cheating ain't gonna be out the window, but he gonna get props for being undisputed. Definitely gonna be getting props. Andre wants that fight though, and he go to 168. That's why he interrupted Canelo press. Yeah, I was thinking about that because he could always activate his Mando and go up. But when Canelo said you would never get the fight, then I mean that just totally just let everybody know right there. Even if Andre decided to go up, he told y'all he not gonna give him a shot. That's why I've been looking like he's scared of the dude. I mean, because by the rules, if he activates his Mando, you gonna have to fight him, Canelo. That's why Andre need to just go ahead and do it to just see if he gonna duck him again. You know what I mean? That's why if AJ wouldn't have fought Usyk, that would have been a duck. That would have been a motherfucking duck. That's a fight you supposed to take. So that'd be crazy. Like sometimes somebody will line himself up to face somebody, and then they're still trying to down talk, and they'll try to use a narrative like, "Oh, the dude ain't big enough. He don't sell or this, that, and the other." And it'd be number one. And then the other situation, somebody be rich as fuck, and they'll fight somebody who ain't really no big name. Like Usyk wasn't no big name. AJ fought him because he was just a mandatory. He's supposed to. So just different, man. Just different.
No, but believe me, everybody thought AJ was gonna win because we watched him fight Chad Weatherspoon. Nobody was giving Usyk no credit. You know what I'm saying? And I did. And you can go look at the first video when they signed the fight from H Money channel, your channel. I gave Usyk it. I'm like, it's something about this dude that it's like he's like a Louise, but like he has way more skill IQ. And that's why I kind of knew he was gonna win, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can't dog Usyk. He went in there and did what he did. Come on now, he looked better. Yo, look at Chaz Witherspoon gave him a better fight than AJ did. Like, look, I'm just saying, no, if y'all want to keep it correct, real talk, if y'all really watch Usyk since his first fight at heavyweight, it's like he was getting kind of beat up by the people, and then he went in there and kind of whooped AJ. It's like you had a tough time with the other people, but then you go in there and you smoke AJ. I don't know. I never watched it, but from what everybody said, in the commentary, AJ got smoked. So it's like, how you barely beating Witherspoon and all that, but going in there and smoking AJ. So
LeRon, what up, fam?
we all never know, bro. That's the beautiful thing about boxing is you never know until you watch that fight. And then that's when you be like, God damn.
Yep.
I didn't know he was gonna lose like that. God damn. How he win. Like, that's the fun thing about boxing. And once people can understand that, that's what brings life to the sport because you never know who's actually gonna win. Real talk. Because everybody had AJ winning. I swear to God, I wish I had money. I would have definitely betted on Usyk. Yeah, shit. Usyk
I
was
just
the
sprinkled some
underdog.
on the rounds.
Usyk was the underdog with good points. What? If I had money, I would have definitely betted on Usyk. You know what I'm saying? Whoever betted on Usyk made good bread because he was like the underdog by a lot. Like nobody gave him a chance.
No, it wasn't
AJ,
by a whole lot, but like if you
not,
bet it on the
but
round,
it
like
was
for a
enough
knockout,
though. But it was enough though, where it's like AJ's too big, AJ's this, AJ is that, and I'm like, watch, he's gonna do a Louise, and I swear to God, I watched the fight like that's well after it happened, but like
what's up, Mango?
he did the Ruiz dog. He completely outboxed him. AJ didn't know the first fight what to do with Ruiz hands because he know what to do. He figured it out the second fight because he went through it the first fight. That's why I think, maybe if him and Usyk have a rematch, you know what I'm saying, he might do better this go round, but it just seemed like he had no answer. His corner had no answer. Like, yo, how is this guy hitting me that much? Like,
Hey,
I'm
that's a good
sorry.
comment right
I'm
there.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's not funny, but it's funny though. Like, what am I doing wrong? And then I never seen AJ's face look like that. For a person with no power, Usyk tattooed them eyes up. And I never, AJ didn't look like that after Chisora. He didn't look like that after Parker. Ruiz, he didn't look like that after White. Somehow, some way, Usyk had something in the punches to pop them eyes out like that. Though, saying just my opinion. That's all. It's my opinion, dog. Something Usyk has something in that soup that, yeah, he bubbled AJ up. I never seen AJ that bubbled. None of us did. Whatever Usyk was punching him with, Usyk, he could do a little something. He might not be able to knock you out, but I think he got enough power to keep you honest. And that's what he did to AJ. He kept AJ honest.
Yeah. Ronald say Usyk the jokester. He played everybody because how he fought each guy since turning heavyweight. Yeah, it was like, yeah, you could say that, man. Like he played everybody because he didn't look special. Then he got in there with AJ. It was like, damn, this motherfucker, he's special. Heard somebody say you need 10 title defenses or unification to be super WBO. Just heard about that. Not sure. I don't know what. No, the real champion is like I saw your comment. You said something about him needing to be the super WBO. No,
Super WBO.
I've never heard of that, man. I don't know where that came from.
Nah, I knew Usyk. Like I waited till like after the weigh-in and shit. Not even after the weigh-in. I waited till like the morning of the fight to pick my winner type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I for surely I had to pick Usyk because Usyk AJ it was hard to AJ has problems with smaller guys who are faster and shit like that, bro. And Usyk is like a master boxer. I knew if he went in there and played it smart, he wasn't gonna get knocked out. And I couldn't see Anthony Joshua outboxing him type shit. I think the only way Anthony Joshua will be able to beat him is if he tries to slug it out with him and try to instantly make it a fight. He tried to box in the middle of the ring with him, and that's why I don't know. Like it was kind of easy for Usyk. So even if AJ come different next time, I still see Usyk winning, but I see it differently. But yeah, I don't know if AJ, if he tries that same approach, he might get knocked out for real. No cap.
Man. Oh, Ben, what's up, fam? October 9th, Day of Redemption. No more excuses. Okay, you said it. No more excuses. So no matter what the result is, no more excuses. I'm glad to getting it over with, man. Damn. Been the longest soap opera. Shalom to the Queen and First Lady Lisa Bells. Has been Israel. Wilder versus Fury 4. It's 3. Oh, he said the double KO. The Sky King, Deontay Wilder. It's just Ronald. LeBron said, I think Wilder gets the robbery. Well, can't nobody throw the towel in. What you think about that, D Hodge?
What I think about what, sir?
When no matter what happens in the fight, can't nobody throw the towel in. If you in Deontay Wilder corner, you will lose your unemployment. You will be unemployed if you throw the towel in. Right?
Yeah. And it all depends, though. If I see all types of blood coming, like, I would actually sacrifice my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I really see, like, this is not going to go well, and I much rather get fired from my job instead of just I be the one that let it keep going, and now your brain dead, your eye sockets are busted up. Like, I'm pretty sure they blame the trainers, like, damn. Maybe you should have stopped them Brook fights when he's getting punched in his eyes. Khan, all them other people, maybe y'all should have stopped it. Even EJ, he let him get punched in the eye too much. He got a broken orbital bone now, and
Arm, right.
that's from getting punched. So it's like, as you, me being your trainer, I only got your best interest. I'm only gonna throw the towel in, and Wilder's ear was bleeding, so why not? Why am I gonna let you get beat up for 4 or 5 more rounds and you're already getting fucking dusted? You're already looking bad, ear bleeding. Like, you're a bad trainer if you want to keep letting your fighter fight. I don't care. I will lose my job if it means saving your life. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm the bad person. Because think about it, Patrick's day manager, he probably sitting up there saying he should have stopped it, and all the other people don't forget about that shit, dog. People forget about the motherfuckers that died in the ring, and it's because their fighter fucking trainer let him keep going. I bet you Patrick's Day's family sitting up there saying you should have stopped it sooner. So it's like at the end of the day, dog, it's hard to explain. But me, I will lose my job. I will lose my job if it means saving your life.
Hey,
I lose my
Tiana,
job. I
hey,
lose my
Tiana
job
said
for
in the
you.
chat, she said, if he die in the ring, you lose your job anyway. That's a good ass point.
I know,
You
but
might as well stop the shit.
at least I tried to stop it. It's bad when he died and the person did nothing. At least I tried to stop it. He threw the towel in my face and told me, get out of his face, let him fight. Then, oh well, at least you got it on tape. I tried to stop it. It's the people like Patrick's Dave's person didn't try to stop it. And what happened at the end of the fight? Didn't even try to stop it. Sometimes it's up to you as the trainer. That's your job. You got to stop the fight because you can't do nothing once they're dead, and now it's kind of your fault a little bit. So I don't know. I will get fired though if it means saving your life.
Me too. I'm glad you said that though.
I'll take you firing me. At least you're still alive and your family still like me.
You know, even though he say stuff like he want to, he might want to die for his people or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, why would your people let you die? You feel me? You know what I mean? If you getting blazed like that, like we was watching it. Did y'all not have the same feeling in the second fight when he was getting blazed by Fury? Like, man, this man about to die. You need to stop this shit, please. Ambulance, bring. Come on, man, get in there.
Facts. No facts. I said the same thing. That's why I wasn't mad at whatever the guy Breland. I
Nah,
wasn't
yeah,
mad
if
at him throwing in. I
somebody in
wasn't
there
mad
getting
at him
fucked
at
up
all.
and their hands is down and all that shit, then they just need to stop the fight,
Yeah,
man.
man, and he just getting
So,
hit,
so, you, you-
and it wasn't gonna go
so,
no
Rich, you
better.
feel like if you willing to lose your job in that type of situation, Rich, like if
Oh
Wilder
yeah,
said,
of
"Look,
course.
man, I'm gonna hire
If
you,
my
man.
brother,
Look, I'm paying you to just look out for me, but don't stop the fight. I'm a warrior. I want to go out on my shield." But if he getting blazed, do you lose your job
yeah,
or
I ain't gonna
you
lie,
fucking
yeah,
just
because like
stand on it?
Brett said, motherfuckers die in there, motherfuckers died shortly after. You gonna look stupid saying that you fuck with a nigga who you saw dying in there and you just let him
Yeah.
die because he told you to let him die.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's not
Right.
smart, bro. Too
Right.
many niggas die in this sport.
It's
That
crazy.
nigga on here trying to look hard and shit. Like,
That shit ain't cool, dog. Nobody want to see you get blazed like that. Like I want to see them. Somebody gonna get their hand raised, but I want to see them both make it home. I don't want
Duh,
to see somebody.
and like the lady said, nigga, if he die in there, you lost your job
You
regardless.
unemployed anyway. Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
you gonna lose your job, and everybody gonna be talking shit about you like you ain't shit as a human. That's all that's gonna happen. Even the motherfuckers that hate Deontay Wilder is gonna talk bad about y'all, like y'all should have stopped the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
So
yeah, everybody gonna flame and shame your ass if you don't fucking do the right
And
thing.
that's bad because Breland did. Why you being mad at a person for
Doing the right
saving
thing.
a person's life? Like I can't
While
understand
everybody
that.
else was sitting
Anything
back cozy with their arms and legs crossed and just digging their boogers
chilling
out and
and
shit. This man was the only
real
one that
talk.
stood up there and waved the towel. Like, hey, look, man, enough is enough. Enough is enough, y'all.
It's
What's up?
enough's enough, man. We need Wilder. Shit, Wilder need his kids. Kids, we need Wilder. Like, come on now. I understand,
Shout
and
out
I
to
just
Breland for allowing this man to get back home. Goddamn.
yeah, that's why I said don't be mad at the guy. You was getting beat up. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now, if Breland threw in the towel and he was winning, or he wasn't getting beat that bad, maybe. But I from that sixth, seventh round on, I see nothing positive coming from that fight. So, in my opinion, I'm kind of glad Mark Breland did what he did because I just seen it going much more worse for Wilder.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, okay, so like Ben Israel says boxing and blood do I think he said blood do shed on all levels. It's a brutal sport, but isn't it also the job of the team and the ref to where when it gets too extreme, if you can prevent you know what I'm saying, fatality, just get in there and let this dude fight another day because like I remember it was like even certain moments where it could have been real, real soft if a ref didn't get in there on time or if the fight wasn't thrown, the towel was thrown in. I remember that Maurice Hooker fight when he fought Ramirez and he had him up against the ropes. He was practically asleep, getting welled off on. And the ref had to just jump in there and save him because he was just, sleep. And imagine 5 or 6 more of those what do you call it, undefended shots hitting him. It could have been out of there, man. Could have been out of there. So
I really didn't.
towel was thrown in the ref would have at least waited 4
I
seconds
never
more
really
than
remember.
enough
I
time
wrote down
for
right
Wilder.
about a week.
So that's why I'm not super excited about the fight because I'm like, it might be a body caught this weekend, man.
Nah, fuck no. I don't see that. I
You don't
don't
see
see
that?
that. I don't
You
see
don't
that.
see nobody potentially getting murked in there, man, just off some.
I see an entertaining fight. This fight will be and you know what? I went back and watched the first fight again. A lot closer than I watched than the first time I watched it. And Fury and Wilder had those two knockdowns, so I can understand why that fight was a draw now. At first, when I watched that fight, I was like, this was a 10-2 affair, but the points was closer because it was knockdown rounds, so they 10-8s. But nah, like that fight was a lot closer. So I don't know. I see it. I see it going a lot like the first one. I think the keys will be for Wilder is that jab. Is he gonna be able to shoot that jab religiously? I think if he shoots that jab religiously and disguises that right hand a lot
Well,
more.
Fury fought different in the first fight too. You gotta factor that in.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
And I guarantee you what Wilder gotta do if he listen to me, punch that dude in the body. He can herky jerk his head and his shoulders. He can do all that, but it's very hard to get that big old body out the way. And you punch very, very hard. Me, I'm just saying I don't know if you're gonna do it, but I definitely will target that body, dog. Fury can't move his body. Now
Fury,
Wilder going in there headhunting, try to just throw punches for the head for the knockout, he's gonna lose again. He gotta throw a couple of body shots in there to bring them, make Fury think about blocking down. Cause they know Wilder go for headhunt. He's a headhunter. So that's why the last fight, you notice Fury never moved his body. All he did was bobbed and weaved the top part of his body. If Wilder get a hold of that body, I think he could bring them hands and that chin down and do some damage. But I'm not his trainer, so I can't do nothing. All I could do is hope.
Hope and a wish. Speaking, believe it, that's true. The ref okayed the stoppage. That was funny, Haplo. You said, yeah, I did see that before, where the ref threw the towel back. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, I
some
seen that
bullshit.
shit. I seen that
That's some
shit too.
bullshit.
That shit was kind of crazy.
Kinda, nigga. That's insane, bro.
That nigga caught that motherfucker.
That's insane, though. Interception ass and threw that shit
He
back.
caught that shit and threw it back to the nigga like shit. I was like, damn.
Stop fucking up my fight. Get this shit out of here.
That shit was crazy.
First fight was a gift. Wilder would have lost the belt if it wasn't for the 12 round knockdown. Yeah, well, if he wouldn't have got the knockdown,
How
so it
you
would have been
saying
no
it's a
question.
gift if he got the if it don't even make no sense.
Yeah, so Haplo said I gave Wilder the first round and second fight, but that's it, and that one was close. Okay, because he got that right hand in there, I think, a couple times.
Nah, yeah. Another yeah, it's gonna have to be the jab because the reason why Fury got up on his ass the second fight was that he just came forward. The first fight, they was standing in the middle of the ring a lot type shit, and like that it can be close. He got to make it to where Fury don't just be coming in, and the only way that's gonna happen is if he jabbing, bro. Like if he don't jab religiously, Fury's gonna walk in on him, and when they in close, that nigga Fury arms is weird as shit. He got a noodle arms, so he'll slap you around the guard type shit. He's a beautiful boxer, bro, but the way you beat that is coming forward and not letting him come forward. Because Fury coming forward for Wilder, he got way more punches in his arsenal. Wilder got like 2-3 punches for real that he throws nice, and it's really like one punch. Is that I mean the jab is cool, but it's really that straight right, and he just needs to focus on not letting that almost 300-pound nigga walk him down. Because if
Yeah, I
that's
heard
the
he's gonna be
case, he
bigger
can
in
do
this
that.
fight, so that's gonna be a problem if he get walked down again. A dude who's even bigger and stronger, and the way they Sugar Hill talking, like man, he's got way more power now. Like okay. And you said something about that D Hodge going to the body. Fury addressed that. They asked him, he said, because these interviews say, we've been hearing from the other camp that they're gonna be trying to go to your body. So what do you feel about that? And he says, well, you're gonna get counted. Counted. So he already expecting it. He already expecting Wilder to go downstairs. So, you're talking about if you dip, you're gonna clip your ass. But we'll see. Wilder might come in there and look like goddamn Pernell Whitaker or some shit. We never know. Orthodox thing. I'd be like, damn, this motherfucker fast, ducking and shit. What if his defense Mayweather-ish? I'm like, if this man ain't doing a shoulder roll,
Oh
I'll
yeah,
be
that'll be
laughing.
crazy.
I'll laugh. Yeah, let
know.
me see. Arthur Mercante Jr. threw the towel in for Cotto versus Foreman. Yeah, shout out to Q.
Yeah, they was hella mad when Brett threw the towel back at that nigga, bro. Oh my god.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Holy shit.
That was
They
the
was
ref
mad
name,
shit.
Arthur Mercante Jr. They knew the whole name and shit.
Oh my god, that shit was funny as shit.
Those dudes need to be fired immediately if you do some shit like that.
No cap.
Yeah, man. We don't tolerate that type of stuff, man. You know what I mean?
But
Like
what
if I'm a
happened
family
to
member,
what about that only the referee can stop the fight shit?
you said what happened to that?
Nah,
Yeah, they
like
have to.
is that why he threw the towel back in or something?
Damn. Using his referee authority to the max. So maybe they can decide whether your towel means something or not.
Yeah, type shit. I mean, but I feel like I hear that rule all the time, and I've seen people throw in the towel for. I mean, like what's the name? Stopped the fight, Corrales. Corrales coach stopped the fight with the towel type shit. But I remember the rule being only the referee can stop the fight. So it's like I don't know. Maybe he was on some I'm the only one that can stop this shit. So I don't know, but that shit was crazy.
That is the truth. Only the ref can stop the fight. They say that shit when they announce the fight. You are not. I forgot all about that, but you are absolutely right.
So I guess the referee still officially got to wave it off. Even if somebody throw the towel in, they throw their hands in the air, wave the shit off, and hug the other opponent and shit. Tell them it wasn't your night, son. Go home.
That boy crazy.
crazy though. That nigga threw that bitch.
Yeah, that's the most savage shit you could probably do in boxing, man. As a referee, throw somebody towel back the fuck out the ring.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Like it was from another hood or something. Like, man, who threw this flag
That
over
shit
here,
was
homie?
that shit was like a movie for real. I ain't gonna lie.
All in sequence, man. Like it was scripted. Wilder hasn't learned anything over the past years, but I'm supposed to believe Malik Scott taught him all he needs to know. I don't think so. All right, what if he wins? You're gonna have to just
Yeah, you gonna have to eat all that shit.
pay
Bro.
homage to Malik and all the stuff that he didn't learn. You're gonna have to speak on it. Shout out to the homie LeBron, but that's why I keep these receipts, including me. You know, whatever I say. You know, but I'm just that fight can go either way. I feel like Wilder got the momentum though. All this time that went by, it's just only favorite Wilder. So I think I'm favoring Wilder to win.
The thing about
He might be
Fury is
right.
that nigga tried his hardest not to fight Deontay Wilder again, bro.
Yeah, I don't know the deep particulars, but the good thing is the fight didn't get canceled this time. We here. They're already in Vegas, so look like it's about to happen for real this time. People was worried.
Niggas was worried. This the first time Fury finna defend the belt ever.
Yup, and a rematch. Yup, that's true.
Ever.
That is true, man. He's just—it's crazy. It been feeling like he was already champ, but he officially just got the belt in his last fight. He just been running with this lineal shit.
Oh shit!
I gotta see the face off. Shit might be one for history. Other than
Oh,
the
that's what I'm
ref,
saying. Like, if this is a good ass fight, bro. Oh man, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping nobody gets blown out. I'm hoping it's a good fight. I'm hoping.
Slimy fan, man. From Holyfield versus Bo. Yeah, that would stop a fight too. But go ahead, my bad.
Nah, yeah, I'm just hoping it's a good ass fight, bro.
Yeah,
I
hopefully,
want to see a knockout KO.
Does it go the
Stop him
distance?
and don't get up this time like you did the first time, but somehow he got a miraculous count. I want him to sleep him like the first time, but this time get one more second and Fury won't get up.
Yeah,
Malik
that's another
famous on a
thing
lot
too.
of
That count
ESPN
was hella
lists.
weird in that first one.
Just dropped the Q. I feel like Fury had a bad camp.
No, and don't get me wrong. No, I mean, I'm not saying nothing bad, but it's like usually when people eyes and their arms go up in the air, you don't even get a count. Like when people get knocked down like that, the referee don't even bother to count though. They just automatically wave it off. They don't even, you don't even get no
That
count.
is a ref decision. Yeah, a ref could have waved it off. At depending on the ref, you know.
But no, I'm not mad at it though. But it's like, you know, if he had one more second, he wouldn't have got up. Like he really was sleeping though. Like for them 9 seconds, 8 seconds, he was really in coma. But
He
you know,
was in the shadow realm for definitely a
but
few.
everything happens for a reason. So you know, maybe this might make it a better fight. You know, third fight, fourth fight. You know, this might
The
be
homie
good for
Q up.
boxing. Sometimes you got to take the, you know, the good with the bad. Because shit, when Michael Moore got beat by George Foreman, that was a sad day in heavyweight history. Nobody figured 45-year-old Foreman will beat the man Michael Moore because he was like the man at that point in time. He was,
Hey yo,
and then
I gotta salute.
he got knocked out by 45
What you say,
year old.
Rich?
So it's like anything can happen. So
Yo,
What's up,
we'll
salute.
Q?
never know. All we can do is
Salute.
just
My phone.
all we can do is sit
The
back
homie.
and watch.
Tell niggas bye, bro. You
Yeah.
good at people.
UGC, Flame, what's popping?
What's up, family?
Rich, what's good, my boy?
Salute with my boy.
Who
Salute to
that
my
is?
boy
Q
Q.
Pippin, how you doing, sir?
D Hodge.
D, what's popping, bro?
Hey y'all, my phone finna die and shit. I'ma catch y'all boys, man.
All
All
right, get
right,
back
for
with
sure.
us.
Yes, sir. Salute.
Let's hope Fury doesn't do the Tony Harrison get cocky at the wrong time.
Hey,
Hell nah, he better not. That'll be some shit.
yeah, I think that
Clip.
shit going. I think it's gonna be. I think this shit gonna be a good fight. Ain't no, for some reason I see like Wilder getting wobbled early, like first round. You know what I mean? In the first minute,
Yeah.
type shit. Like, you know, not like he gonna get knocked down, but you remember how like um how Mike Tyson and Evander started,
Mhm.
how Mike Tyson was kind of roughing up Evander. He got wobbled a little bit back on the ropes, like he couldn't catch his foot and shit after he got hit
Yeah,
a few times. I feel like that's gonna happen to Wilder, and I think that's gonna wake him up. I think him getting hit probably gonna really. I think both of them really got to get hit, feel each other power to really just lock in and know that they really in the fight and they really, what I mean, got something to
yeah,
lose and all that. I think they both gonna have to feel it.
yeah. So Rich was saying before he got off first with the first defense, man, he finally gonna be defending a world title as a champ. Um, and I just feel like it just all of this time that went by, man, it just favors Wilder the momentum because there's so much more time and things this guy had to work on and get his mind right. Because I think the mental is more important than anything. Like he wasn't in the right mental space when the fight was, you know, when the fight was getting ready to manifest. But with all of this time that delayed and the COVID and all that shit, I feel
Mhm.
like it just is favoring Wilder and he has momentum. Not saying he's gonna win, but I think that he's more like composed and more assured himself going into this rematch than he was, before
Mhm.
the
Yeah,
cancellation and shit.
yeah, I feel that too, and that's why I say like, man, I really got to see the weigh in. I really want to see how it's gonna look
Yeah,
like, because
yeah.
to me, like everything right now, the momentum, you know what I mean, is kind of favoring Wilder. Uh,
Mhm.
and but I feel like if Fury like really come in like how we did to take the belt, like damn, I really beat him the first match. So the second match I want to show him. It's kind of like Fury got the all these motherfuckers are saying I'm cheating. Now I want to kind of show him that I
Yeah,
wasn't.
that too. Yeah, that
He
is fuel
making
for
jokes
him.
about it, and you know what I mean. Talking about like what did he say? I think he said some shit like he gonna come in with bricks in his hand or something, in his glove or some
Just
shit like
trolling.
that. Yeah, like he trolling. Like bro, I can't say that I don't like that shit.
Yeah, he just feeding into it. Yeah.
Yeah, so
So he not letting it get to him. He just using it as like, what I mean, fuel going into the. So that could work. I didn't think about that. I'm glad you brought that up. That could help Fury. He could be using that as motivation as he's been training, like to just shut all these people up and all of the damn. Would you say the assassination of my character and accusations and all of that? Like that shit
hmm
was wild. Like we gotta be honest, we ain't never seen nothing like it.
yeah.
There's been a whole lot of shit put out here to really defame this dude character. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see who gonna be able to overcome this situation. I mean, what do you think it does, man? Like for Wilder, like if he wins, man, what do you think this does for heavyweight division?
The heavyweight division. If it's a good fight, period. Uh, win or loss on either side. I nah, I take that back. Okay, if Wilder loses, it's probably more of a what's the
Does
word
it
I'm looking
benefit the
for?
boxing fans? Who does it benefit? What's more beneficial for boxing for the boxing fans? Fury wins
Uh,
or if Wilder wins?
uh, I'm in America, dog. I think that the landscape
Wilder,
in
Wilder
America,
win.
Wilder
Okay.
winning,
Yeah.
it affects it more. I think I, if Fury wins, bro, I think it affected more in a
Negative.
negative light, more so because I think Fury really has the lesser of like fans. Like
Mhm.
more people just rooting for Fury because they don't like Wilder
Mm, that's
or
true.
they might like AJ or and they
Yeah.
just want it over there. I think like more of the genuine love is with Wilder, and that's like why I feel like the momentum just came back on this side. Like yeah, he lost, you know what I mean, and then like me, I'm just looking over all that bullshit with the cheating as far as the landscape of boxing. Him as a man, how I feel about him as a boxer, that's different. But the
Mm,
landscape, like I think like Wilder really have more of the hardcore fans. Like people in America really fuck with Wilder. You know what I mean? Because of what he did with boxing, whether people believe it was good, bad, he ain't fight nobody or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
he brought American heavyweight boxing. You know, he brought light on it. You know, the little light that it did have at least. You know, now it's a big
Yeah.
light on it.
Yeah. It's a freaking huge spotlight on it.
Yeah.
Actual Fury back up in here.
Luke. But
What's
kind of
poppin',
though, but
Fury?
no, in a way though, kind of. If Fury somehow magically wins though, like that kind of would be him versus AJ or Usyk. That kind of would like, be a big thing for the UK though. In a way though, kind of. If Fury
It's not big with Usyk. Fury is not big with Usyk.
no, I'm
I
just saying
mean,
in
I'm
the
gonna keep it.
UK though, like in the UK.
Not
Oh my
even in the
God, in the
UK.
UK.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
not
cap.
saying it
Even in
ain't
the
gonna.
UK.
Don't get me wrong. It ain't gonna do shit up here because we can care less. But in the UK though, AJ versus Fury or Usyk versus Fury, that'll be like so ill for like the UK. Cause we don't even want to. Cause nobody want to see. Cause at the end of the day, they're gonna say Wilder's gonna knock Usyk out. I'm just saying, if that became the fight somehow, that's what everybody gonna say. Yep. Wilder's gonna spark Usyk. You already know that's gonna be the narrative. So I kind of think like, I mean, Fury, AJ, and Usyk, them three kind of like would be more. I hope Wilder wins though. I'm going for Bomb Squad all day, but it just seemed like it'll be better for the UK. You know what I mean? The UK fans will definitely pay for that.
Yep. See, but that's why I said that. I said like with Fury and the Wilder as far as the love, like the love really not there for Fury. It's just more of a hate for Wilder. So if Wilder lose, even if he fight Fury, which it's an interview. They was talking to Fury, and Fury said he don't want to fight Usyk. This was before him and AJ fought. He said he don't want to fight Usyk if he win or lose because nobody give a fuck about Usyk, and that's out of Tyson Fury mouth. But um, it's like I don't really think that fight.
So let's just do this
I think
checklist.
it's
Like
more. What you
I'm
say?
more asking the question along the lines of like who's a better representation at heavyweight? Like say for instance, okay, who's more exciting? Who's more exciting fighter out of Wilder and Fury? Now, who's gonna bring the excitement? Bring more excitement.
Um, I mean, damn, I
Probably,
think that's.
probably, probably Wilder, right? They're gonna say he's gonna bring more
Yeah.
excitement because he KO people. He come in with his fucking costumes and all of that stuff. So it's gonna be some entertainment and theatrics.
Yeah.
Whereas Fury came in like he was more of like the um kind of fucked up not fucked up the show, but like one of the guys that was really resented at first,
Hmm.
awkward, came in there boring style, and then he went in there and shocked the world when he, of course he beat Klitschko. Then it went into the darkness, and then try to come back and then beat Wilder, but nobody was thinking about Fury. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Until just like recently. And then we
Yeah.
didn't see all the trolling and all that shit. So
Hmm.
it's
Yeah.
just been crazy.
Yeah. With Fury, how boxing would be, it would be more unpredictable still because you don't know what he'll do. Even if he do like beat Deontay Wilder or knock him out, it's like, damn, is he still gonna be out here knocking people out? With Wilder, you
Uh-huh.
know what you're gonna get because we already got it. You know what I mean? We just want to see it with better competition now. I didn't think he'd be out there willing, putting himself out there with like the same type of boxers that he was doing before he fought Fury. I think he'll have to fight the Usyk or Joshua, some of the, really the FA Jaguars, shit, or, people like that. It's no time to waste your time after you already lost at really at the highest stakes. But you
Hmm.
know what you're getting with Wilder for sure.
If Wilder wins, stand by for Wilder Ortiz 3 or Wilder Stavern 4 and shit, says Sloran. Hell nah, you better not, dog. Spilka will magically be ranked number 3 and mandated. Yeah, homie clown it. But yeah, man.
But
Shit.
I would have to say AJ would have to be number 3 because he got the 2 L's. Fury will be number 1 because he has still 0. Wilder has 1 L, so he'll be number 2. And then I think AJ will be number 3. I don't count Usyk just quite yet. Just quite yet though. I still want to, you know what I mean. If he go in there and beat up AJ again, then I'll be like, oh, because I swear to God, I had good promise and hope for Ruiz, and what happened when he went in there for that
So you
second
think it was
fight?
a fluke?
I bet money on Ruiz that second fight. Like, yes, he's gonna go in there and what happened? And what happened? And what happened? And that's what I'm saying. I know after fight, if they have a rematch, then I really know. I really will rank AJ. I could rank him, but right now he's my number 3 because he's got 2 L's. So you know what I mean. Now if Usyk go in there and beat him again, we'll see. It wasn't a fluke. Usyk could be the only one with a 0 L's or no draws. So Usyk will automatically be number 1. But it all depends upon if he go in there and beat AJ. He'll be the only one because Fury got a draw. Even though Fury's undefeated, even though Fury's still undefeated, he still has a draw. If Usyk go in there and beat AJ again, you gotta put him as number 1. No O's and no draws. So I would have to respect Usyk, but I can't
3
put him
belts.
there. I can't just put him there now until he beat AJ again because I put Ruiz. He was my great Mexican hope until the second fight, and what the fuck happened? So I don't want to put people on that pedestal, and then the next fight, Usyk come in, however he come in and lose. So I got to see the second fight, and then I know where to rate AJ and Usyk once the second fight.
Shit, Usyk already went undisputed in a different weight class, and AJ was his 3rd fight at heavyweight.
Facts.
I mean,
And done it quicker than
you
in
gotta
a short period of time, really. What? How many
Yeah.
fights? 15, 16, whatever it was.
I think 18 or
18
19,
fights.
shit like that. Yeah, like 18 or 19.
And won more world titles than all them guys. You want to mention the heavyweight?
Yeah, so it's
So
like,
it's levels, man.
Yeah, I gotta put him past. I gotta put him past AJ.
I got a number 1 right now. You feel me? But I hear what you're saying, D. You know, you want to see him do it again. Most people might think it's a fluke. He can't beat AJ twice, but if he get him twice, then it's no debate. It's no debate about it.
He's undisputed number 1. Oh, for real. Well, until he fight Fury or Wilder, but if he
Unified
beat
number
AJ,
1.
if he beat AJ again and it wasn't no fluke, he's the man.
Shit, it wasn't no fluke the first time.
Breaking news says
But sometimes things could happen. Sometimes AJ could thought this little guy was too small for him, and then like I said, when he did with Ruiz, he didn't know Ruiz would put paws on him like that until that fight started. Now you can't do nothing about it because the fight done started. But then you see the second fight, he came in there, he had a different approach, and it kind of the results went a little bit differently, but it was also because Ruiz was a stupid bastard, you dumb bum, and I hate you for that because no, I'm not calling them bad names, but it don't matter. You was the first Mexican heavyweight champion, dude. You was the man, and then you come in your next fight after you beat AJ, coming all fat, retardedly fat, and out of shape, and like, I bet you mad people, the Mexicans probably were mad. Like, how is our heavyweight champion presenting himself like that? And look what happened.
Oh yeah, they cooked him. I seen the
They
comment
cooked
section on his ass.
So it does. People were good, like super
They was
bad.
cooking him.
So that's why I said I want to wait for this second fight because it's happening. They already mandated.
Hey, LaRon, I believe he do too, man. He has a hell of an argument to be pound for pound number 1. It's just, come on, man.
Yeah. Usyk got a good at argument, and then like with AJ losing, with Usyk and to Usyk and Ruiz, and what they both have in common is the hand speed and high volume.
Mm-hmm.
Round for
And
round.
pressure and yeah, good, smart, effective pressure.
So even if AJ go back to the drawing board, the difference is he can't outbox Usyk. You know what I mean? He gonna have to do
No.
what he did to Andy Ruiz to even get him on the canvas the first time, and that's just brute force. That's just out fighting you, be
Hmm.
showing that I'm big, I'm stronger. You know what I mean? I'm faster, even though his hands aren't faster than Usyk. What he gonna have to do with Usyk is just overpower him with, he just gonna have to fight him. But I think that's way easier said than done with somebody as elusive and quick on their feet as Usyk. I think that's gonna be trouble for all of them, because that's why like Fury give him trouble too, because Fury got that foot speed. He able to move, which a lot of heavyweights like
Thanks.
now they so big they can't move. Yeah, the feints, and then just that hand speed just gonna give all of them problems, especially if it's which I can't really judge it from AJ because Chisora really didn't look like he gave a fuck about Usyk power like that. You know, AJ looked like he cared more about that power or respected Usyk power. So I got to see if like Wilder or
Hmm.
somebody else respect that power that Usyk got to come. But as far as like what I seen, I'm gonna give him that because I had AJ ranked higher than I had him like him and Wilder like right there for a second, like, and I was edging AJ just off the strength of what him going and collecting more belts and shit,
Hmm.
and fighting the better competition. So
Hmm.
with Usyk winning, I got him above he too, if not one.
Hmm. Yeah, most def, man. This dude is shit. He just beat the guy who had the best resume in boxing and all the belts except for one. So
At UGC, did you see that? I think it was Fight Hype that had it, that sparring footage of Caleb Plant. You see that?
the sparring footage of Caleb Plant.
Yeah, it was some leaked sparring footage of Caleb Plant at camp. You
Oh
didn't see it?
nah, I ain't seen it.
Oh yeah, it was on Fight Hype.
Oh word, he getting busy or what?
Yeah. Um,
Or he
I
getting
mean
pieced up?
that. Yeah, yeah, he was kind of getting
Oh
pieced up.
shit.
But I ain't gonna say it wasn't
It's
bad.
fine.
Like damn, Caleb. But I ain't gonna lie. Like when you think about what Canelo got and what he gonna do,
Hmm.
the guy that they had in their spawn, I guess, trying to imitate Canelo, that wasn't really a good representation. He wasn't really going to the body, and then he was able, yeah, like in a moment in there, like he was like bullying Caleb. Like Caleb was just rapping, he was kind of throwing him around and stuff.
Hmm.
It was like, I
Damn.
don't think he's gonna be stronger than him.
Come on now, Caleb. Don't go out like that. Bob might as well put T.O. on Bud undercard because I know he's going to end up with the rights to the fight. Yeah, you might as well. Yeah, they got that Bud and Porter. Yeah, that'd be fire. Just put T.O. on the undercard of Porter and Crawford.
Oh yeah, I seen that Bob Arum said that he gonna try to put Big Baby Anderson and Fa on the Porter them undercard, even after them fighting on this undercard. I'm like, damn, Bob must think he
Yeah,
gonna get up in there and spark these niggas, and he gonna put them right back in there November the 20th. Two
yeah,
pay-per-views back to back, both of them.
yeah, man. Bob Arum, man. Shout out to the new Big Baby coming through, man. He active as a
Man,
motherfucker.
that's what I'm saying, Bob. I'm gonna be the best promoter because if Fa and Jared Anderson come through and they end up like getting that hype,
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
that
yeah.
hype that everybody else getting, they either gonna
Heavyweight
be,
hype.
yeah, heavyweight hype, dog. So that shit gonna be different. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, especially if they end up being, real good, which everybody think Jared Anderson really gonna be that good. Uh, shit,
They
Fa
gonna
a
probably
god
keep them
for that.
away from each other though, huh? Keep Jared
Shit,
Anderson versus.
shit. If they get a belt, shit, Bob, he hey, y'all gonna fight.
Well, they
he
got
he'll go let both of them try to get their own belt. Both of them go to a sanctioning body, and then both of them meet up.
Damn, who gonna go after Wilder or the winner? You know, if he win or Fury or Wilder, who gonna go that route?
Shit, I think FA.
Wow, yeah, that'd be good. That's fucking fight.
Yeah, power versus power. But let's just see.
Yeah. Let me see. But yeah, that'd be something though. If T.O. ended up on the damn undercard. I mean, hopefully he get a fight in by the end of the year, man. Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that'd be great. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really giving Tion Moses a lot of flack over how this shit went. Cause at the end of the day, I kind of like I felt Bob Arum with that shit. Like that fight really wasn't worth you being disgruntled to want to go to the purse bid. Uh, I mean, it's a mandatory. You take your money, you know, because really mandatories were put in place so boxers could continuously make money throughout the year. You know what I mean? That they gonna make sure you got somebody to fight every 9 months. You know that's really what the mandatories is there for, so you can stay busy, make money, and you really don't turn mandatories to unless you really that big, like Canelo, you can't turn that to like pay-per-views and shit. You just fight them and get back in there with somebody big next.
Yeah. So Ife might fight next month too. I mean, I don't know. According to
Tio, I mean, Bob Arum running that shit. You gonna get out there because he got a TV fight. Would that be considered? That'll be considered like pay-per-view. I mean, I don't think they'd be able to do that. I think Tio kind of demand a little bit more money, kind of like the same reason Jermell and Shakur not fighting on that undercard. I think they kind of building up and they kind of deserve their own spotlight. I think they fought on a couple
with all of
undercards.
the unfortunate fallouts with them dealing with Triller, they gotta just land where it's available. You know what I mean? Somewhere. Maybe there ain't no
Yeah,
slots available for them to just be a main event somewhere. Maybe they gotta be take an undercard status for this fight. Who knows?
yeah, yeah. The momentum slowed down on the fight a lot.
Heavy.
Even the momentum for Cambosis, because he was kind of hyped. Like people was even saying he was gonna win. I'm like,
And that stunts
I
his
don't,
momentum, right?
yeah,
Like if people was
yeah,
feeling that way,
hmm
and then the fight is coming up, and then next thing you know, oh man, we got rescheduled again. It's like fuck, motherfucker, I was ready.
yeah,
Now I gotta wait
yeah.
2 more weeks for your ass.
Facts, yeah.
So you could just see the kind of the frustration to just kind of just build up. Like, man, I've been training to beat this one motherfucker all this time.
Mhm.
So I can
And then you
change my
trying to,
life, become champ, get back to my family, but I can't even get out. So it's crazy.
yeah, and you trying to hold me to that weight for long periods of time. Like,
Yeah.
if they bigger
That
than
shit
that, I can't
crazy.
be, trying to do all that. That's why, remember when Roy Jones, he had said he wanted like, a 500,000 more to fight Mike when they had moved it back. He was like, man, y'all got to pay me for that because I got to stay in shape 2-3 more months. I
Mm-hmm.
was already ready to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an inconvenience.
And that's what
You got to
Cambosos
pay for
asked
that.
for. He's like, man, give me
Yeah.
380.
hmm
And they was all came with some other shit. Like, oh no, man, we already this, that, and the third. Shit.
They like
380, dog.
they looking at you like, man, you ain't To. You know what I mean? You can't
You ain't the
make them
face of
type of
boxing.
demands, man.
And then IBF, according to Actual, shout out to Actual, yeah, man. IBF, like, look, man, y'all in default. And I don't know how much money they done lost, Triller that is, but God, they are fucking failing miserably coming in.
Yeah, it's a lot of money because the venue switched up so many times. You got to put
These
deposits down for
dudes.
that.
These
You
dudes,
know what I
man.
mean?
It's ridiculous. They gonna tax Tio Lopez Sr., man, for all these damn deposits they keep losing.
Look, bro, they're gonna tax me, bro. But check this out, bro. I told you, and I told Eddie to give us 10 million. Here we go, baby. We're gonna get 10 million like we deserve. All right. We're gonna do this fight on the Matchroom, the Zone.
10
And
million.
we out here, baby. BK all day.
He said, "Give me 10 million. We'll fight Devin tomorrow." I remember you said that.
That's right. Instead, we gotta fight Cambosos, and then we're gonna fight Devin. All right. There's gonna be a 2-fight, 3-fight deal. Y'all gonna see, all right? Bob, he's gonna do what he does. Nobody cares about Bob. He's 90,000 years old.
He
We're the
runs y'all,
takeover.
man.
We're taking over all the promotion companies. Next, you're gonna see us on PBC, and then you're gonna see on Richard Schaefer's Pro Bellum. Everybody's gonna want to sign my son. All right, we the next wave. We the takeover.
Okay.
Just like T.O. dad.
I think Bob Airman Shang soon though. He got your son's soul. Both of y'all soul.
Look, Bob Arum. He barely has
Son
his
have
own
to beat him
soul.
to take their soul though.
He just had. I mean, so who got it off? Red. He just got that shit off. Man, Red. I mean, hey, he fucking volunteered it. Take this shit, man. Tell me what to do, where to fight, and I'll do my backflip, do my thing.
Look, we're gonna beat this Cambozo motherfucker, and send his ass back to Australia in his fucking kangaroo sack. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And then after that, if Loma wanna fight us again, he gotta come up to 140. All right, we're not going back down. And Taylor, Josh Taylor, nobody know who he is. He got all the belts, but nobody knows him. You know what I'm saying? Come on. If you want to get a catch weight, we can get a catch weight. We the A side, baby. Come on now. You already know.
Hey, well, how y'all the A side with y'all getting canceled? A side, I ain't never seen an A side fighter get canceled.
Culture, they be canceling everybody. That's
you
expected.
got that right, cancel culture. Welcome to the cancel culture, T.O. 80 Hearn go past and on event. Bob gonna make Lopez sign Lomachenko rematch if he give him.
They hate when men be too much of a man out here in the streets, and then they want to catch you for being a man. You know what I'm saying? So they want us to run around acting like a bunch of whatever. Hollywood motherfuckers. We not
the Hollyweirds.
We ain't about that shit. Real shit over here, baby. All right.
Shout out to the senior. Hey man, hopefully you guys get a fight before the year's up.
We ain't with the Holly fake shit. We selling the alcohol. We selling the beers. We trying to get you cheers up and get everybody. Everybody watching.
Well, Senior Lopez
we're gonna
is
get that
Wi-Fi
fight in, all right? Better than Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying, baby?
Right. Most inactive bully on the planet.
You said Gary Russell?
Said Gary Russell, man. Hey, as we closing down though, man. I'll get some closing thoughts. Senior straight wilding out here. He wilding out, man. His Wi-Fi started glitching a little bit though, low key at the end. But hopefully him and his son get a fight date scheduled. And I mean, goddamn, I feel for George Kambosos, man. All the stress, all the trauma that has transpired out of this situation from the team takeover. But it is what it is, man. Maybe they'll be on somebody undercard, and then everybody be happy. Get this little mandatory out the way. I just felt like he could have just got in there with Devin. You see what I'm saying? And at least you would have had a quick little bag. Got it out the way right quick like. All this damn time that went by. Shit. IBF let all this time go by. He could have went for the Devin Haney work, got him out of there, and then would have been back for this Kangaroo Jack Kambosos work. Would have been in there. But oh well, he wanted to clown. He wanted to do workout videos. So shout out to T.O. Shout out to T.O. Senior's back.
Hey, look, at least we're not like Lomachenko fighting leftovers. You know what I'm saying, bro? We don't fight leftovers. We only fight champions and people with O's. Do you understand what I'm saying? Who's Lomachenko? He already got 2 losses, bro. He's yesterday's newspaper. You know what I'm saying? I let my dog wipe his ass with that yesterday's newspaper. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Yeah. His dogs need to wipe their own ass. That's
it. We got the talent out here.
All right.
There he is. Actual Lopez. Q the God, thanks for coming on, my bro. Who else came? 1-2 Kid came through. Shout out to Haplo in the live chat. The homie.
Yeah, some shit.
Rich came through. D Hodges. You know, D Hodges. And Mauricio, you did a horrible job trying to defend your stance on the Valdez situation. Horrible. And also, according to Mauricio, I think he's going to order the Otto Wallin versus Dylan White fight. I think that's going to be a title eliminator. That's going to be an eliminator. So the winner will be next for Fury Wilder, potentially.
Look, there's only one Gypsy King, one real champ, and it's me, Deontay Wilder. That shit house. He's a bum. He's a dosser. You're going to see October 9th, Saturday. I'm going to take a soul. Then after I take a soul, I'm going to make him twerk.
Man, you hear me?
Twerk. You know,
Yeah, I hear you, Q.
He's gonna be twerking for me. He's gonna be making daddy's change out there in these streets.
Yeah, you about to shut down the
Wives.
live?
Yeah, about to in a second. But yeah, man, you want to shout out anybody, man? Plug something, Q the guy, before we go?
Man, shit, I ain't got nothing to plug, man. Shout out everybody in the chat, everybody for coming through, UGC Flame. You know what I mean, for the platform. Talk real boxing every time, no bullshit, no bias, straight facts. You know what I mean? Appreciate you and everything you do.
All day, Q the God. Thanks for coming through, man. And supporting us, man. True media style. And then Actual, that's my boy, man. You know, more impressions than anybody on this motherfucker. Hands down. Shout out to Joe. The homies LaRon, Martin, everybody that passed through, Lisa, Tiana Trotter. Who else we had come through? Dr. Hook, we had come through here. Jump Tube came through. Ulix. Of course, my homie Ronald Finkley came through.
Salute.
Who else came through? Ben Israel came through. And then the playback. You already know. As always, shout out to the playback, man. So we'll keep doing this, man. Best of luck to the two fighters, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, coming up this weekend. Best of luck to them. May the best man win. Hopefully they make it back to their fam and all of that. And for Wilder's corner, you know, do you care more about your job or your people? So your people too. Wilder's your people. So you know, it may go his way, it may not. If it don't go his way, make the right decision. That's all I'm saying. Trust me.
Oh my God! If it don't go his way, you know the international man fan is gonna be roasting Wilder all day, every day. You know what I mean? Baby, we gonna make extra titty milk for him. Okay?
Not the titty milk. Don't do it.
Titty milk promotions.
For real. Talk to everybody same time, different bat. No cake notification playback game. UGC. Tiana say, when will you go live again? Like Ronald say, notification gang. It don't never be no heads up. I might give you maybe an hour heads up, 30, maybe 15 minutes. So sometimes, you know, you just gotta just be having the notifications, you know, on point. So on baby, man, we're gonna be here. We will be back. UGC. Shout out to everybody that pushed True Media. I am the Black Horseman. Catch y'all on the next one, man. We out.
Ain't gotta act how I was acting, everything to change. I was missing out on plenty shit, just watching time fly past. I was broke down on my dick, I had to get me a bag. Having shootouts broad day and we was running from tags. I put my flex down, never sit down. I told that bitch that I never stay down. On your block with 100 rounds. Go to shoot, try to run, hop out the window, we gon' run you down. Shoot him dead up in his head, knock off his dreads, now he can't make a sound. Kill him where he stand, we live by law and we gon' lay it down. Tell me he won't smoke 187, that's that same shit. 357, seen you the head, knock out your brain quick. Sipping on